shit.
Good morning, everybody. Welcome to the Morning Wood. This is the Morning Wood where you get what, Miss Parker?
You get wood that's so good.
Yeah, there you go. Close enough.
I got to do it. Yay.
Well, my co-hosts are like, what, now they're almost 6 minutes late. Both of them. That's, see what I have to deal with?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
This is why you need more black friends.
Yeah, it's that kind of show, remember?
Yeah, I'm evading stereotypes because I'm early everywhere.
Exactly.
Yeah. There's Missy showing up 6 minutes late. And Shabisky's not even here yet.
Shit all you want to.
Shabisky's not even here yet, so yeah.
When I get paid, I'll be on time.
Oh, really?
Ooh.
No, I'm having a shit morning. I'm sorry.
I'm having a shit morning too. I understand.
Like everything, if it can go wrong this morning, it's going wrong. Like the shirt that I had on, which was super fucking cute, by the way, with like little buttons and like frilly things, got Red Bull all over it.
Nice.
Yeah. Other shirt that I put on, toothpaste. Like
nice.
If
That's why I do all of my morning stuff naked.
You would literally think I'm like a toddler right now with the amount of fucking like shit.
My
can't
whole
adult.
routine is nakedness. Like everything I do the first 2 hours of the day is butt ass naked, just so I don't fuck up shit.
I have 2 teenage boys that I'm the parent of. Like I think they would probably have some sort of like
be pissed at you. Yeah. Like,
besides that, I'd probably like scar them mentally.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you definitely.
Yeah.
Nobody wants to see my fucking ass walking around here naked.
Nobody wants to see their naked mom. No,
Yeah,
it's not good.
Which is weird. Okay. Speaking of, right?
Not everybody. I mean, I like my mom naked.
Do you know that there is a commercial from like, I don't know if it's the 80s or 90s, but it's from that Jordache brand.
I remember Jordache, yeah.
Okay. So they're all sitting around, it's a bunch of teenagers, right? And it literally starts off with the dude going, so you guys ever see your parents like naked? This is the first question in the Gene commercial.
Interesting.
They're going around like the first chick is like, yeah, I have, and it wasn't that bad.
Worst thing in my life that ever happened to me to this day. I don't know. I'm scarred for life as I walked in on my mom giving a blowjob.
That was hard. But you know, the commercial continues, right? And the first chick is like, it wasn't that bad, which is odd. And then the other dude is like, it's weird. It's like they reach a certain age and like their skin doesn't fit anymore. And then another one said like it was terrible, worst experience ever. And then the second dude of the commercial, whatever he is, he's like, I don't think my parents have ever been naked. And the chick was like, how do you think you got here? And the dude was like, well, you know, I thought I just like hatched. And the other dude was like,
stoner commercial is it?
Right. And he's the other guy is like, did he really just say that? And it's like, you're asking if he really just said that he thought he hatched, but nobody is questioning why the first dude was like in his own thoughts, like, you guys ever see your parents naked?
Yeah, just thinking about naked parents, you know.
Like that's not what's concerning. It's the fact that
my mom with a dick in her mouth.
Well, I mean, that's definitely horrific.
Right, but it's just so weird. And then at the end of it, it's like Jordache jeans.
Yeah, Jordache.
And it's like, what?
Midwest, your mic is low.
Oh, is it?
Oh, there it is.
I see Tatted in the chat room. He must be very happy since Shabisky's not here right now.
Tatted.
Yeah, and Shabisky may not be here ever again because I'm tired of this shit. I'm joking. I'm like,
hold on, Miss Parker. What do you do when you say my name?
Midwest.
Nothing. Nothing. You said Tatted.
Oh yeah, no, I don't do anything when I see when I see Tatted, it's just like Tatted. Yeah.
You know what she does when she sees my name?
It's like Tourette's. Oh yeah, you gotta flick the bean. You know?
Yeah,
Okay, now here's the question: do you, Missy? Do you flick the bean? Which finger do you use to flick the bean? Because I'm a second finger girl. I have to do. Yeah, I'm a second finger. Okay.
But then sometimes, like, it depends, I guess, on the mood. Sometimes it's like a 2-finger thing.
Oh yeah, if you're into it, and if you get
For
it
the
really
most
good,
part, it's a middle finger thing.
Unfortunately, I know some that uses the elbow.
We call this the walker. It
You
works
guys
really
do
well.
The
It's amazing.
move, the guitar move, like
Yeah, the guitar, you strum it. Yeah, you hit it with the strum. You strum it a couple good times.
Or you do the bass.
Nice. You get the bass on there.
You guys want to hear some good news? Some really cool news?
Yeah.
No.
Yay.
Yes, you fucking do. So today, I have been married for 20 years.
I'm sorry.
Congratulations!
I am so sorry. I'm so sorry.
So, are you guys still, bumping uglies like rabbits?
Actually, more so now.
Nice.
Viagra's awesome, ain't it, buddy?
That is so awesome.
That's really cool. I love it.
Congratulations. Absolutely.
It's so refreshing to see that people can like be together this long.
Yeah.
We were talking about it yesterday because we were like, she's like, you know what? We realistically, if we have like long, normal lives, we could be married for like 50, 60 years.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. The majority of your life you spend together, which is really, really nice. And I do not believe that humans are meant to be like, the whole soulmate thing never really rolled with me well, but I love my husband and I love him to pieces. Like, and now if he pisses me off in the next 10 years, I can always find another one. But it does make me happy to see that there are some humans who do the whole lovebird thing and they stay together forever. It's really sweet. I'm on marriage number 2. So
I got married one time and I'm only going to be married one time.
I know it's kind of corny, but like my wife is kind of like my best friend.
Oh, it is super corny.
Like I think that's the way that if you're gonna have a marriage that actually works and like stands the test of time, you need to marry your best friend.
Yeah, you have to be friends. You gotta be able to deal with shit.
Oh, shut the fuck up.
I have a really fun story, and it has to do with marriage. So there's this pastor in Louisville, right? In Louisville. And he's a pastor in Louisville. And him and his wife were trying to spice up their relationship. So they started fucking this black dude, right? And they were having this awesome little swinger relationship with this black guy. But then the wife and the black guy, and I know I'm like being so racial right now, and I apologize, but I don't know what his name is. So her and the other guy, right? They start fucking on the side where the pastor doesn't know about it. And then they decide that they need to get rid of the pastor so they can go run away together and be lovers, okay? Mind you, all these people are well into their 50s. All 3 involved. Now her and the boyfriend decide to kill the husband. They kill the husband for 3 weeks. She helps the police search for the man who killed her husband while she's fucking her side nigga. And then like a week later, apparently her Christian morals kick in and she's like, oh no, I have to confess. She's in jail right now. Dude's in jail right now. And I'm like, this is the most ridiculous love plot I've ever heard in my life. Again, all in their 50s. They're all in their fucking 50s.
Hey,
real quick, let me read this tip. Tatted Jedi Billy gave $5. Says, okay, the show is super good right now. Is it going to get awful? #fire said. Hey, Missy, love you, Mrs. Parker. Pimp's okay. And he has no thoughts about you whatsoever, Midwest.
That's fucked up. That's because Tated can only comment on one black person a day. That's it. He's only allotted one black compliment a day.
But Teddy should be able to talk about me because I'm Puerto Rican too.
Oh yeah, he can talk about your Puerto Rican side. See, there you go. There it is.
There you go. There you go.
Oh, we're doing drugs. I forgot. We have to do drugs. You have all the druggies on the channel. Let's do drugs.
Yeah. Speaking of drugs, my offer of sponsorship is still out there.
Yes, he wants to sponsor Nick on his skiing trip. With a straw so he can ski down those slopes.
Yeah.
I said I don't like Puerto Rican. Me neither. Them motherfuckers are bad news.
That's just Halcyon. He's being goofy. Yeah, I'm not gonna mention that much, but I will say that I think there's a little projection going on. When every time you get mad at somebody or try to hurt somebody, the first thing is there a sexual predator
Orientation, yeah.
Yeah, they're sexual
It doesn't
predator.
make sense. Like, oh yeah, you're talking about these idiots who just automatically, I don't like you, so you're a child diddler.
Yeah, or
like,
yeah,
or you're a sexual
yeah, because they claim to
or you're-
Shabisky. They claim Shabisky got them when they're kids. I get them when they're adults. So Shabisky gets them when they're small. I get them when they're tall.
Exactly. It's a whole program. It's a whole fucking cult.
And
program
Missy
of-
just runs over them.
Yeah.
They're so upset. I saw they were talking about me this morning on Twitter, and it's like,
We're over it.
One
At
of
this
them,
point,
yeah, it's so. One of them is saying, "Oh, I want proof of all these things. You show me proof." Blah 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 blah. I'm still waiting for the proof that me and Frank were having phones or in cybering.
I got that proof, by the way.
I don't think they understand how evidence.
I'm
works.
waiting
If
for
you're the
proof
one-
till you show me that I'm the murderer that you claim.
Okay.
And apparently, because I say something, if I said it, that means it is 100% factual. You can bring that shit with you as evidence to court. It
Missy.
is like what I speak is fact.
Then can you
Because
tell everybody how
that's
awesome
what
I am?
Tragic is using. Oh, Mrs. Parker's amazing. See, it's fact.
Fact.
Because I said it, that's what is their proof.
Okay, I'm only going to speak on this.
I have a helicopter pad on my roof.
I'm only going to speak on this for just a second because the only thing I'm going to say, this is it, because they really don't deserve a response to that stupid shit.
Yes.
But however, here's the response. No, I'm not going onto your members only chat. So your people can sit there and look, oh yeah, Nace is getting him. He's so good. Get Nace.
Right.
Are you fucking stupid? Anyways, you're not worth it. Dude, you know you're beneath me. That's all, but fuck you. Let's go on movie. Let's say jokes.
Yeah.
So like, yeah.
I'm about to do some redneck shit right now.
We're gonna do some redneck shit. I want.
Stalker. You're a stalker and obsessed. Stay off my fucking page. You come to my fucking Twitter and look at my shit every goddamn day, but you ain't following me. You're not liking anything. You're hating on me. You are a fan. Go fangirl over there and leave.
They're not
me
even
the
fans.
fuck
They're
alone.
sycophant. It's a sycophant.
For me, that's
We're moving on. We're moving on.
Did you know that it's illegal to wash your donkey in a tub on a Sunday after 2 p.m. in Kentucky?
Really?
I did that one time.
Makes
Got arrested.
sense.
Yeah, you're not allowed to do it. And you cannot ride your camel on the highways or byways in Nevada. So if you're trying to come to Vegas and you want to ride a camel, you cannot take it on the highways or the byways.
No.
That's good to know because I'm going to be in Vegas in November.
and you
So
get camel.
I was bringing my camel. So,
Camel
Can't do
toe.
yeah.
No camel. That's what they meant. No camel toes on the road.
So that means you're in danger in November, Miss Parker, because I'm coming to Vegas. You're in danger.
That's why I can't drive, because it's illegal for my camel toe to be on the highways or byways.
Yeah.
So I'm not allowed to drive. My
There
husband
you
has
go.
to drive me everywhere, and I have to hide in the back so no one can see my massive camel toe.
You gotta wear special underwear that make you look like a.
I wear a cup.
You gotta.
I wear an athletic cup so that people don't see the bulge of my massive
Hey,
camel
Miss
toe.
Parker, look.
Oh my God, that is disgusting. I'm talking about lippy vaginas, and now you're showing this. That's
Which
so
I
gross.
still never understand why they sell that like insertable camel toe on Wish.
Oh yeah.
Okay, I want to show you the complete difference between women and men right now. Miss Parker was like, "Ah!"
That's
Miss
gross.
was like, that's the difference between women and men.
Well, yeah, a man will laugh at his fart from the moment he's born to the moment he dies. Men think farts are hilarious all
They
their life.
are.
That's the only place. That's the only place that, for some reason, I tend to be different than most guys.
Oh, you don't like farts?
Like they're not funny. Not appropriate in most situations. Like it's foul. It's a foul thing because
It is.
like if you break it down to its
Thank
most
you.
basic,
Yeah. Oh!
He lost his man card. I'm just gonna say that.
He's over here spitting truth. He is over here spitting truth, and you just hating on him. That is fucked up.
At the end of the day, if you think about it, what somebody is doing when they fart in your presence is they are taking shit particles from the inside of their
And
body
just spraying it everywhere.
into the inside of your body. You smell
Oh my god, dude.
Technically, farts are assault. Okay,
Yeah.
if spitting on somebody is assault,
Hey,
then
Miss
a
Parker,
fart
I
should
think
be an assault.
Midwest needs to borrow a tampon from you right quick.
I think that you're being sexist right now, and you're limiting him based on his sexual identity. Okay,
If you ever get a chance, Google "I farted on Jessica Simpson" because there's a comedian who farted on Jessica Simpson on an airplane. Now, there's sometimes when you can weaponize shit like that and make it funny, and comedians are usually the best at that. But I'm not going to tell the joke because I don't retell comedian jokes. But
Yeah.
it's a hilarious bit about farting on somebody, and that's
I know the bit you're talking about actually. Raisin Girl's actually telling the truth in the chat room. When me and her hung out before, she did fart on me.
apparently she farts on her kids too, and they know to run away. And I think that's fucking hilarious. My best friend does it to her children, and
Why is it hilarious when a woman farts to you, but it's not hilarious when a man?
It's funny to me when people fart. I don't want to smell your fart though. When my husband in the middle of the fucking night, do you know how many times I've been Dutch ovened?
Yes.
Like I'm in a beautiful
I like
sleep.
your husband.
I'm resting and I'm having a great dream, and then out of fucking nowhere, the blanket comes over my head and he's dead sleep. He just rolls over and he grabs me because he fucking loves me apparently, and he holds me underneath his massive body, and then there's a fart and I can't get away. I'm under the blanket, I'm under my husband, and now I can't get out. And I am stuck. My eyes are watering. Okay, that's the reason why I don't grow a mustache or a beard, is because it's literally just singed. Yeah, I used to have a great mustache, and it's gone now because of all of the
it's mustache.
Mustache.
Maybe I just have somebody like fart on my face, cut my hair like that.
Yeah, just get it all lined up nice.
Yeah.
I think that's the reason I may have gotten a divorce, because I Dutch ovened my wife a lot back in the day.
It's horrible. And he's always asking me to make him chili. Like last night, I made him chili because he really likes the chili I make. And it's like a Firehouse 5-alarm chili. And I dread it every time I make it, because I know when I make this, he's going to eat it. And it's just Dutch oven time for the next 3 days.
Well, I do want to say that technically we got a divorce because my wife has no sense of humor. My ex-wife did. Because like she get pissed off at me every joke. I mean, like, you remember the Three Musketeers commercials where the Three Musketeers bars floated in the air?
Mm-hmm.
They float. Well, we were standing in line at a convenience store one night, big line. I threw my Three Musketeers up in there and it landed on the ground. I said, they fucking lied.
Oh, they're not lighter than air.
And she got mad, but this is why I like black women. The black woman standing behind me busted out laughing. Said, that's some funny shit right there.
Stupid. I love it. Yes.
I saw this. My brother sent me this TikTok, and it was this dude, and he has this woman sitting in a chair. They're outside by a pool, and she's blindfolded, and there's a donkey or something in front of her, and he has a watermelon with chocolate pudding stuffed in it, with a hole in the middle that goes all the way through the watermelon. I know it sounds crazy, right?
Yeah.
So enter her hand into the watermelon, so she feels the goopiness, and then she pulls her hand back out. And
I've seen it.
Watermelon down behind her, and takes the blindfold off, and she has a hand full of brown substance with a
so she thinks it's shit.
I seen a video like it on TikTok the other day.
They did that to a little kid. No, there's parents doing that to their kids. Lady was in the bathroom and she covered her hands with like Nutella. And then she asked her little boy to come in. He's like 3 years old. And she's like, help me. Bring me some toilet paper. Help mommy. Little boy comes in. He goes, oh, what is that? Yeah. What is happening?
You'll get thrown up.
No.
You might get vomited on for that shit.
But I like doing shit. I told you, I talked about it yesterday where I took my friend was asleep and I took a lukewarm hot dog right across his lips. And when he woke up, I had my dick in my hand. He was all fucking shocked.
Yeah, see. We might be fighting until because you got to get the explanation out mighty quickly. Because if I wake up and you got a dick in your hand and my mouth just felt something very dick-like.
Yeah, it's awesome. That's a great joke.
It is. It's a harmless joke. I like stuff like that. I will prank the fuck out of somebody if it's harmless and just,
It's funny, but you got to know your audience, I guess.
Yeah, oh, you do have to know your audience. That's like, okay, perfect. I'm glad it's a perfect segue because I'm glad you said it. Because I do know my audience pretty well, and I do know who likes me and who gets my humor, and I'm just going out and say it. Most of the time, it's women and black men who get my humor.
Yeah, the black community and women.
Women and black and transgender people also, by the way, they get it. They like it. Okay, like on TikTok, I've been like, I need to do something different. That's what I was thinking. I need to do something different.
Yo, you know,
and so there was this guy on here, or black guy on there, who was talking about. He said the only way black people and white people get along is basically, he said, segregation. And that was a black dude saying this, by the way. Mm. So I get on there and I talk about why I don't want to segregate because about black women being attracted.
Like I don't want to hang out. Yeah, like
I also make a joke about hanging out with black guys because they're much cooler than me. They make me look cool and all this shit. And then all of a sudden, dude, man, it was this. All the black dudes were like, "You're so fucking funny. You're so fucking funny." And so now I found my audience on TikTok.
I'm thinking about doing a TikTok right now. I'm literally stuck in lesbian TikTok. I've never posted anything. I'm just following.
I'm on there, and I'm in stoner TikTok.
I'm straight up lesbian TikTok. It's the
if you look at my TikTok, it's all black women dancing, shaking their ass.
I float around on like witch talk, and
I love learning TikTok because like I just found out that there's a fucking air filter behind your glove compartment that air, and nobody ever changes that shit for you.
Mm-hmm. You didn't even know. Yeah, right.
I learned something about my car too on TikTok. The fucking the sun visor, the mirror, the sun visor, right? It comes out. You can slide that motherfucker out and turn it.
Yeah. And it takes the window. It covers the window.
You guys didn't.
I did not fucking know that. No,
I've known. Yeah, like I'm always on the passenger seat, so I know everything on the passenger seat.
I didn't fucking know that. Yeah. I swear, I was stupid.
Yeah, you just don't think about it, I guess.
Nah, I've learned some cool shit on the internet, and this is before TikTok. But that's like I learned how to open a can without a can opener. You run it on concrete, and that damn top will pop off.
Really?
Yeah, also.
Okay.
Also, make your homemade caramel the simplest way ever possible. Get some condensed milk, put it in a crock pot full of water, let it stand for 8 hours. Boom, you got caramel.
And you have caramel. Yeah, that's another fun one.
You know what's funny? I just thought about this. I'm gonna go back a little bit to what you were talking about a minute ago.
Mm-hmm.
So my wife was watching the Real Housewives of. It don't matter wherever the fuck.
Yeah.
And there was an Asian woman and there was a white woman, and the Asian woman had did a TikTok where she had like a tiger mom, right? And the tiger mom threw a shoe at her head and hit her in the head. It was pretty funny, because about her grades or some shit like that. It was something like the mom was being an overbearing tiger mom. And so they cut back to Andy Cohen and the women, and the white woman was like, "That's offensive," and people were calling me and saying this and this and that, and talking about how messed up it was. And the Asian woman was like, "Okay, can you tell me again? I just want you to explain how I'm being racist about my own race when I'm making TikToks based off of shit that actually happened to me that just happens to be a part of the culture that I live in. How is that fucking racist?" My point being, how is it that all these white people are being offended for us?
Yeah.
The color of people, Asian people, like
the white knight complex.
I really okay. My take on that as like a white chick. I think that some of them, not all of them, but some of them have had some, internal racial thoughts before. And they feel like if they white knight hard enough, it's like going to confession when you're a Catholic.
Well, let's be honest. Every white person in America has had a racist thought before.
Everybody,
every person, every American,
every
American, right?
As Americans, we were brought up in a very racially divided, toxic society. All of us. I don't care what generation you grew up in. You learned things and you believed things that we're just not right.
Yeah.
We are all that way.
Here's
Period.
the thing, white people. Just remember this too. Even black people have had at least one racist thought about other black people because it's been ingrained in us. Now, the thing about it is, do you overcome that? Do you say, no, that's bullshit. I know this bullshit. Realize it when it's there. Or do you just, coon your way through it and soft shoot that shit?
Yeah. I mean, I'm gonna be honest with you. One time I got jumped by 10 dudes. It was all black. I'm honestly, when I thought in my head, damn, I had some racist thoughts. But that was when it was happening. 5 minutes later, when they were still beating my ass, guess who helped me? My best friend in the world, a black dude. And it was just him only by himself. He was out there swinging, man, trying to get them motherfuckers off me. Because he didn't give a shit if they were black and I was white. I was his boy.
I'm happy you said that. See, the thing is, I think there has to come a point. The only way that we're going to overcome the racial divides that we have is if we stop I don't want to say stop acknowledging the fact that we have race, because we are different races, but stop making it the cornerstone of how we choose to identify each other. You know what I mean? And how we choose to interact with each other. I don't like MissyAnn because she's a white woman. I like MissyAnn because she's a really nice woman.
And you really don't like MissyAnn, so
whatever. But that's what I mean. Like, we really do have to kind of get out of it. Even when I was telling my story earlier about the pastor and the affair they had, I'm still stuck in this whole, it was a black guy. Well, that's me making these minor microaggressions as if him being black is somehow a bad thing or some type of identifying feature, when it's not. So
we have to get out of the habit of, describe, like, it was a dude. Who cares?
Yeah, it was a guy.
It was a woman. Who cares what color? Like, it has no bearing on what happened in the situation. But for some reason, it's especially like here, I mean, I don't know. I don't have experience in Europe. Like, I'm not like worldly traveled and all this shit. But I feel like especially over here, it's ingrained in us in a young age to identify people like that.
Well, there's certain countries, I mean, most countries don't. Now, South Africa, I mean, in areas like that, it's a big deal. But here, it's a bigger deal than usual. And I think it's because we're just stupid people. Also, we're new. I mean, we honestly, people don't really think about it. Oh, yeah, it's been here a while. But we're still a very baby nation. We are a baby nation. And so we're learning as we go, but there's always going to be stupid ass racists out there. And to Maverick's point, I'm not saying I know black people because I grew up with them. I'm not saying that. But what I am saying is that I know for a fact that they don't give it. They love jokes.
Yeah, a joke is a joke, period.
A joke is a joke. They're not going to they don't need, if my boys get offended by my joke, they'll tell me. They don't need Missy to tell me.
It's the weird white knight complex. It comes from this white guilt. And then the white savior, that's what it is. The white savior complex. Like, and you see it in movies too. Wasn't that one with like what was her name? Bullock. She did it where she was this white woman. Yeah. And she adopts, and I know that's based on a true story. I'm not diminishing the reality of that story. What I'm saying is, in media, we have a tendency to always have these white women saving the day. Yeah. You know what I mean? Or it's the white teacher.
Well, they can't have the white man do it. They can't have the white man do it, because if they have the white man do it, that would be against the narrative that all white men are bad.
Mm-hmm. I mean, look at Angelina Jolie. She went and adopted 5.
And I don't want to take away from the love. Like, I know she loves her kids, right? Like, we all know she loves her children, but it is weird.
It's weird because there are so many children right here in America that need to be adopted and need a mom and have the same, if the look is what you're going for, there's kids in America that look like that too. And
you could have had the whole spectrum.
Right. I'm not saying that like the children of the Philippines or, the children in Rwanda, I'm not saying that they don't need to be saved as well, because they do. Like, we don't take care of the children of the world the way that we should be taking care of them. Yeah. But there are so many right here Like,
Yeah.
I feel like she absolutely did, like, the poster child. Like, I'm going to
That's
go
what it
adopt
felt
a
like.
kid from Africa. I'm going to go adopt a kid from Korea now. Like,
Yeah.
With status from adopting
Yeah.
a child from another country.
That's what it felt like. The white savior complex.
right. And I
Because
remember one of them, she had a super big problem. Like, it took years for them to be able to adopt one of the children. And
Yeah, the paperwork.
She
I
like,
think it was from China.
yeah, she was like adamant and used her status like, nope, I want that kid. That one's the one I want.
And that was another thing I didn't like about her adoption process. Now, I've known people intimately who've been in part of the adoption triad. And for those of you who don't know what that means, that's the person who's adopting the child, the woman who's placing the child, and the child who's placed. So it's a triad. It's like a triangle. And what she did, because she did kind of use her celebrity to circumvent a lot of things, it's not fair. Yeah. And I don't appreciate, there are people who spend hundreds of thousands of dollars in America to adopt a child, just to get the opportunity to be a part of a list, you know. And it's not fair because we have these gatekeepers. The majority of our adoption services are with churches, unfortunately. And so they decide who's good enough to be a parent or not. And that really restricts a lot of people. So when Angelina Jolie decided, oh no, I'm just going to adopt out of the country. Well, that's not an option for most people. And it is easier to adopt children out of the country, which is fucking sad. It shouldn't be that hard in America to adopt a baby who just needs a home. You know,
my favorite.
Why are you looking so irritated?
Me?
Yeah.
No, I was listening.
Yeah.
My favorite family on TikTok, I follow them because it's a black family who adopted a little white boy.
Yeah.
They're really big in adoption. They've adopted several kids, and they adopted this one little white boy. Well, they get a lot of shit for it.
Yeah.
A lot of shit for it. Like when they go to hotels, somebody asks them, "Do you have your papers?" I mean, that is a rude fucking question.
I saw a woman on TikTok too that like someone had asked, for other parents who are in a mixed relationship and have a child. What, the question was, did your child come out looking the way that you thought they were going to come out looking? And a woman showed herself and her husband is, saltine white, and she is absolutely gorgeous, like Nubian goddess. She's beautiful, but she's super on the darker side of the spectrum. Her son is gorgeous, came out very, very pale. Like there's features you can see, like her baby looks like her, but the baby came out, colored more like the father. And she said that there are people that come up to her and will literally accuse her of taking someone else's baby. Like, that's not your baby. Like,
this happens in
Midwest.
Yeah, and that is disgusting to me. I do not understand the gall of people to be able to go up to someone else and be like, that's not your child. Like,
that's not your baby.
Would you do it to someone else if you have brown hair and your baby came out of fucking ginger? Would you go up to that woman and be like, you stole that ginger baby?
Yeah, it's like Halcyon said in chat, it's idiot culture. Like my favorite TikTok by those people, by the way, is they fucked up because grandma had baby at restaurant. Grandma, right? You don't fuck with old grandmas. And a waitress came up to me and her is like, are you the babysitter? And she's like, no, this is my grandbaby. And the waitress said, no, that can't be your grandbaby. And you know what happened next, right? Granny done went off on the motherfucker.
Oh yeah, I would have. And why? Why can it not be my grandbaby? Please explain to me.
So I've gotten it from both sides, and when I say both sides, like, okay, so my mother is Puerto Rican, but she was albino, so she was white as light, okay, and she had blonde hair and everything, and so we were at a laundromat one day, and my dad's black, and so my brothers and I are all like this color.
Yeah.
We were getting ready to leave, and we put the bags by the front door. My mom got the bag and put it down by the front door. the store, walked into the laundromat, grabbed the bag, and was like, "All right, Mom, I'm going to the car." And the lady in the laundromat was like, "Why are you stealing this woman's bag?" And he was like, "That's my mother. This is my clothing." And then she was like, "No, it's not." My mom came over like, "That's my son." She's like, "Are you sure?" The lady was questioning my mom as she.
That's disgusting.
And so it carries on even further because my wife is white. So
Now she's dealing with it.
well, no, I'm still dealing with it because my daughter is like almost MissyAnn's color. My son is like, kind of like my color, and my oldest daughter is half black, half white because she's from a different relationship. So she's like my people don't ever question when I'm with her because she looks kind of like me, actually. But my daughter, my middle kid, I've had people come up and be like, "Is that your daughter? Who is that? Where did you get her?"
Why are they so why are other people so concerned? Like, unless you are seeing that child physically like trying to get away from the person, like, I don't know this person, this is a stranger, please somebody help me, I don't know them,
Or
like
stressed or something, looking nervous.
right, like something, doing anything other than being like, "Hey Dad, I'll take this. Hey Mom, I'm going," like, shut the fuck up, it's not your business.
Right, yeah, that shit's crazy. Like people act like it's funny because I hear a lot of it's almost always white people, and sometimes it's black people too, and other races. But you hear a lot of
The
people,
colorism.
Colorism, but there's like a lot of people say, "Oh, there's no racism," or "Racism not a big deal. It happens." Like people they be distorting it and making it seem like it's more and taking shit out of context.
Yeah.
And like, I started pointing shit out. Like there's a Buffalo Wild Wings by my house, and they had a controversy some months back where the patrons, some racist patrons, saw some black people come in and the black people were about to get seated by the racist patrons, and since they were regulars, they went to the management and was like, "Don't sit those people don't sit those people near us." And the fucking management moved the black people. I was like, "What is wrong with y'all, man?" People don't really realize how much there's racism in that. There's racism in the medical field. Like doctor, they consider us to be able to tolerate more pain or some shit like that.
Stop.
We lied about our conditions. A black doctor died of COVID because they didn't believe her when she said she had this symptom and that symptom. So they sent her back and she just died in their room.
I think it's just it's so disgusting. It's so fucking disgusting. I hate people. I really just I
hate some people, but I hate the way some people act. But I feel optimistic because people talk about the youth, like, you know how old people get all boomery about it and start talking about the whippersnappers and how the kids today. I think because like we were doing dumb shit when I was a kid. There was no lack of fucking idiot moves that we made as kids. The only difference is we didn't have TikTok and Instagram and Snapchat.
Yeah, we didn't just film the shit. That's all.
No evidence of the dumb shit.
Trust me, if there was like TikTok and camera phones and everything when 80s and 90s were going, like,
yeah, holy shit! Some of the shit that would have got caught that I did, oh my god, or said, even worse said. Some of the shit I believed and said. Whew, I'm so glad there's no video of any of that shit.
Man, I hate Miss Parker for this whole fucking Shanny shit, though. I do, bro. I mean, I get that it distracts me because I'm so attracted to Shanny, and yeah, there. Oh, thank you. I was about to jerk off.
Oh, you're so attracted to Shanny.
Yeah. I was about to spit and hit, baby. I ain't gonna lie.
I'm not saying anything about Shanny's teeth, but she was like,
"Hey, I can't talk about nobody damn teeth. I got some fucked up teeth."
Oh no, I can talk about her teeth. She had too much money not to get them fixed. I'm getting all these done. You can get yours done. You could have got them done. You had the money. She had all that money. She could have had her teeth all the way right.
Because my wife has had teeth issues for a long time, but she's getting them fixed now. She's in the process.
Exactly, it's a process. I have like I'm in the process. Like you have to put money down. You go see your dentist. Get the work done. Shani's not gonna go get the work done. The only thing I'm not fixing with my teeth is this chip. I'm proud of the chip in my tooth now. I've grown to like it. So
imagine Shani
that's the one
actually going through the pain
of actually seeing a dentist.
Well, besides that, but like the pain of like going and getting her teeth fucking
extracted, because she would have to get them extracted. I believe she has infection. Like there's no way your teeth look like that without the gum infection that comes with it. And that I've had an abscess, Shani. That's a miserable experience.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like with all the money you had, that would have been the first thing I did. Tooth pain is the worst. That's why you're probably popping so many pain pills.
Yeah.
You know I got a bunch of tooth problems. I got my whole grill's fucked up, but now I got punched a lot back in the day, and my shit got like all cracked up, and plus I smoked and dipped and all that shit, so I got a very fucked up grill. Hey, fuck y'all.
My dad had
fit and curvy.
These four, like these two and these two, were all fake because he had them knocked out with a hockey puck.
Yeah.
I don't know why that was so hard for me.
Throw the piece of rubber to the mouth. That's always. I know a guy who lost teeth like that.
I've had all these broken because I had my face broken.
Oh,
so
God.
Yeah, this whole just shattered, like all of this.
God.
So there's like 5 missing right here, and yeah, like my whole jaw. This whole part of my jaw was just like fucked, right?
God.
And then I'm missing 3 over here from the same incident. So yeah, just but now getting them fixed is such a wonderful experience, but at the same time it's really hard. Like getting these extractions were just painful, and the stitches and
eat everything.
By the way, Tatted Jedi's gonna be pissed here in a minute.
Why?
Shabby woke up.
He's coming. Shabisky finally woke up.
I do have a collared t-shirt on today, folks, because it's Nirvana.
At first, I thought that was a Care Bear t-shirt. I swear.
No, it's Nirvana, but look, I'm still like mostly naked.
Oh, hell yeah.
Ooh.
Yeah, there's like barely.
Oh my God. After the show, we're going to let you stand up good.
Yeah, so yeah, I'm still barely naked. I'm just pretty much wearing a shirt. So
it is too cold up here.
No, you can't give me a half-naked black woman, me not getting excited. I'm sorry.
I'm Winnie the Poohing it today. Straight up Winnie the Pooh.
Yeah. You have to be like,
I'll poke you. I'll poke you like a Pillsbury Doughboy.
in a minute, you're gonna hit her in the stomach. Like,
okay, I was as a kid, I was so creeped out by the Pillsbury Doughboy. He scared the shit out of me, kind of like the elf on the shelf. I did not. I don't. What are you?
Father.
Why are you here? Are you made of dough? Do we cook you? What happens if you get cooked? Do you turn into the gingerbread man?
He gets excited about you killing his people.
That's what I'm saying. I don't understand. Like, you're just happy we're marching all of your friends and family into ovens. What kind of weird shit is going on? I thought too much as a kid, and I did not like the Pillsbury Doughboy.
I didn't like the hamburger helper hand.
Right? Like, what? Oh, the one that talked to you for
the hamburger. He had a
glove.
I didn't like the Michelin man.
I didn't like the hamburger helper.
Fuck that dude, man. He was weird as fuck, dude. He had the eyes. How does he move around? How does he ambulate?
Yeah. What is happening?
How does he get the mobility in the first place?
I'm gonna tell you what freaked me out, and it still does to this day in a way. And ain't nothing like that. Ain't no commercial. It's the Wizard of Oz. That scared the shit out of me.
Oh, look at Ariel.
Actually, no. For me, it was The Wiz. The Wiz scared the fuck out of me because I was like, I think I was 8 when I first saw it, and those monkeys on the motorcycles fucked my world up. I was like, oh fuck no, I'm out. I can't.
Wheels with the
I could. Yeah, I could. I was like, I'm out.
And at one point or something like that.
Yeah, I could take it. Just like the Dark Crystal. When I was a little kid and I finally got to see the Dark Crystal, and I saw it at a friend's house. I wasn't supposed to watch it because, again, we weren't allowed to see that kind of stuff. And it fucked my life up. I was like, oh my God, where are these horrible
story.
No,
that was
I
scary
loved those
too.
ones, okay?
I love
me,
them, but
right?
they scare me.
They scared me. Yeah.
I was a kindergartner. I love Neverending Story. I love the Dark Crystal. Like the Muppet, all that shit was like my shit, right? But I went to a sleepover at one of my friend's house, and it was like midnight, and she was like, "Oh, you want to watch my favorite movie?" And I was like, oh, "Okay, no problem." You know, we're 5. I don't give a fuck. She put on that movie, The Golden Child, with I think it's Eddie Murphy.
Yes.
Yeah.
That fucking dragon thing at the end. They had to call my parents and come to like pick me up and bring me back home.
Oh no.
So
5-year-old, the golden child.
That's awesome.
I don't know, but that's what fucked my
That
world
is a
up.
big
It
movie to
wasn't-
show a kid, though.
You might as well
Yeah.
show them Child's Play.
Yeah, that was a little much. Yeah.
You know what?
Well,
Maybe
that's why I got
I'm
scared
so
of dolls
fucked up.
when I was little. I did have an extensive fear of dolls because I saw Child's Play. My older brother thought it would be funny to torture me and my younger brother by making us watch this. Again, we weren't allowed to see stuff like this, but he got it from one of his friends who rented it from the Blockbuster, so we watched it. And it was, oh my God, fucked with me.
There was another one. I can never remember the name of it, but the guy is in like the middle of nowhere at some trailer park or gas station, whatever, and he's playing an arcade game, like a star something fighting aliens, and the spaceship comes down and is like, no, the game is real, like we use it to like find people that can help us, and you need to come and help us fight the aliens now. You know, so he goes and gets in.
He talks like
flies up.
this, apparently.
Oh, fucking no. And he's up there and he's helping him fight the aliens, and the I don't know, the old evil warlord dude was like punishing some guy. Yes, that one. He was punishing some guy because he did something wrong. And he was in a box, and he was like, "Do you confess?" And the guy was like, "No, I didn't do anything." And the evil warlord was like, "Well, then you're gonna die." And this laser came down and started melting his head open. And for 3 months, I refused to take a shower because I thought that the laser was going to come down and melt my head.
And you were spanky.
Are you sure this isn't a dream you had?
No, I swear to
Not
God.
the last Starfire fighter.
Last Starfighter.
Oh, okay.
But I, for some reason, thought that the lasers came out
Do you guys
of
remember
showers.
Firestarter? Please tell me you remember
Yeah,
Firestarter.
I love that movie.
I do, but I just want to point this out.
Yes.
I just want to point this out before you talk about this. The moral of Missy's story is the last Starfighter made her a stanky ass bitch.
I
For a
was
month.
7.
She was a 7-year-old
I just took
stinky child.
baths.
All kids are gross. First of all kids are gross. For
Your
one.
little nasty ass need to get in the shower.
They're all gross. Hey, Vanilla Bean, Allie Dean.
Hey.
Hey,
I'm gonna flick the vanilla bean.
I legitimately, I shit
I'm
you
gonna flick
not.
her vanilla bean.
I got
Flick her
something
vanilla
on my
bean.
shirt.
how did you're really listen? That's why I don't let my friend wear white because she constantly spills things.
Do you know what shape a vanilla bean is?
They're long.
Okay, let me explain to you. I was talking about her clitoris.
Right.
Ah.
Yeah, but it's long.
It's a nice long clit. Yeah.
If she has a vanilla bean, you're looking at one of those porn clips.
Yeah,
Isn't it
it's
like
nice.
China? You remember the Raster China when she came out with her porn?
I
And she
never
had-
watched it.
Her clit looked like a dick. It was a dick.
Really?
Yeah,
It
she
was
has
a dick.
She had taken fucking the
hormones. Wasn't she
testosterone to
taking-
get
yeah.
thing.
the steroids
It
make
made her
it-
clit grow.
Yeah,
That's
yeah.
what happened.
Well, she had a giant dick.
No, it
You ever
was
seen the porns where those are actually like they make porns with
Yeah.
that, and you see the chicks like
Eat dick.
stroking it?
yeah, or you see the other woman like sucking it like it's a little bit.
Yeah. Okay.
That's weird, but
I
hey,
didn't know that the steroids did that to women. That's I guess it makes
Yeah.
The
sense. though.
hormones. It's,
And it
yeah,
makes
I don't
her-
think
and
it's
it
the
makes her
steroids,
balls
it's the
shrink.
testosterone.
Yeah.
get into that if you ever get into that part of the porn where they started showing the bodybuilding women, like almost all
Oh,
huge plates.
okay. See, I'd never even thought about that. It makes sense though.
I just backed away. I don't.
I gotta
I think
adjust my
that's
neck.
how they are able to get the physique that they
Yeah,
get.
they're building the muscle, that
is
muscle mass.
they
Yeah.
inject the testosterone.
And steroids makes our balls shrivel a little bit. So
I am
Oh,
never-
Allie, I'm sorry, Vanilla Bean does not have a lawn. Just so we all know that. That's for the internet.
She
to
is
know now.
lawnless.
She is lawnless.
she got a front porch though.
Mm-mm.
I don't know what that means.
Lawn.
I have no
Yeah,
I don't
idea.
know
I
what
think
that
a
means,
front
yeah.
porch would be your fupa.
Yeah, like that's not nice.
Hey,
No,
stop.
that's
By the
not
way,
a
though, we
nice
didn't
thing
know.
to
Fuck
say.
that. We didn't normalize the fupa. Most
Right?
women have a fucking fupa. And
Fupas
fuck
are
y'all
normal.
for hating on the women that have
Listen,
fupa.
no. I hate on the fupas that have taken over your body. When your
Yes.
fupa has connected to
hanging.
the fupa that hangs in the back, and it's
Yeah.
just like this continuous circle of body
You
fat
have a
that's decided to
skirt
come around.
of fupa.
Well,
Yes,
that's
skirt.
okay.
The fupa
That's
skirt.
a little much, but the
I-
normal fupa, man, there's nothing wrong. I'll kiss that little bastard. I
There's
don't give a
nothing
damn.
wrong with it, especially if a woman's had a child.
No.
That they come. You're gonna get a little belly fat. That's
Right.
totally normal.
It's the
I
ones that
honestly
go
don't
and,
care
like,
about overweight
hang
women.
and
I don't
hit your
care.
knees. It's when you're
It's when you
walking
decide
and you're
to
hitting
wear-
it with your knees
Yes.
and it's bouncing.
But now here's the deal. I can't fuck with
Dress.
that
Become a
shit.
problem.
My thing is dress for your size. There
No,
are
but-
there,
yeah, oh,
there
yes,
are
I agree.
articles of clothing for everyone's size to make
agree.
you look as flattering as possible. If you decide to walk outside in a pair of leggings or athletic pants,
Yeah.
as you like to call them, and your fupa's hanging over it, don't be mad at me when I look at you like, bitch, you don't do yoga.
Yeah.
You're not.
I agree.
This isn't for you. That's not
And
your look.
I agree. And I can't fuck a fat chick. And it's not because she's fat. It's because I'm fat too.
Nobody likes to look
And-
like a sausage link.
That's all I'm
Let me
saying.
explain my point.
Don't come out. There are beautiful clothes for big girls.
I
There are
will
like
beat the
7
shit out
stores.
of y'all.
No, you're gonna listen. There are like 7
Ford
I
has
will whip
for
y'all
beautiful
ass.
big women. We're talking about big girls, BBWs.
I'm
okay?
talking about fat bitches too.
Well, you're just talking about fucking fat bitches.
But I can't fuck them because I'm fat. Because all we do is rub bellies. We can't never connect.
You can bend her over. It is
No,
completely
listen,
fine.
There
Another
are
thing.
big people in relationships, and they say that
Well,
they
fuck
be getting it
them
on.
all day long.
I'm just saying, there's big people. There's like BBW porn where it's just 2 BBWs going at it.
Well, they ain't got dicks though. 2 BBWs ain't got a dick.
Sometimes they do.
Yeah, sometimes they
Well,
do.
here's the deal. Here's another thing. I'm gonna be honest with you. I don't think females need to give me a blowjob. Here why. And here why women don't need to give, because they have to lift my belly, right? And what if it slips and hits you in the head and give you a concussion?
Yeah, what if? You know, you walk out of there with 2 black eyes, and people are like, "What were you doing last night?"
I don't want to kill you because you sucking my dick.
Oh God.
I've been writing that material lately. I wanted to try that out a little bit. That's some of the material I've been writing lately. So yeah.
Yeah, I think you need to learn dick. It's called dick theater. I think it's called, or dick magic, cock magic. And you learn how to, turn your
Cock
balls
magic, that's
and your
throwing
dick into
shapes.
different.
Dude,
It's-
I
yeah, you
don't
make
have
shapes.
a big enough dick for that.
But you have
Cock
balls.
you have balls. You have a giant ball sack. You can throw
Yeah.
shapes that other men cannot.
Would never
throw.
be able to do. Yeah, like you could become a famous, cock magic performer.
Uh,
Throw them
Why-
shapes, Pam.
I'm like-
Throw them shapes in a circle, girl. Ooh, ooh. I don't know.
I already do the Maverick. Tell me you've done this. I know you've done this. You've took your balls and made the brain, right?
Yeah, we use.
That's stupid.
See, I tell you, guys do this shit. When you take your balls, you squeeze them together, it looks like a fucking brain.
Oh my God, guys are weird.
Hey, look, when you got that shit just always there,
Yeah.
fuck with it. Like,
You just
Yeah.
it's just there.
And
and it's
every
like, oh.
dude, and every dude has stood in front of a mirror and done the mangina thing. Every man has.
And
That
I
is
think most
horrible.
dudes have taken their ball sack and made the Eiffel Tower.
Yeah.
Just to see if they can.
but in general, my shit is just a shitty transformer. It turns into one thing only.
Mm.
Yeah, it just transforms into one thing.
Yeah.
It doesn't look much different.
But the only thing is, I have 3 testicles, right? So when I do the brain, my brain looks like it's got a tumor.
Oh God,
The
it's horrible.
double frontal lobe.
Yeah.
I need.
I'm gonna tell you what, man. I can write a fucking joke, can I not? Boom.
Disgusting. Disgusting.
I got this new wax. It's called Hibiscus Sunrise.
Mm.
It is so tasty.
We're doing more drugs. Fuck yeah.
I haven't stopped doing drugs.
By the way, I do have a $100
that's
stream.
better.
I do have a $100 stream go today. We've made 90. Made 5. Sorry, we need 95. So please help me get to that go. I appreciate it very much. And what happened to him?
Why the fuck am I? I'm just kidding.
He said,
Where is that?
he messaged me like 20 minutes ago. My timer didn't go off. I'll be there in just a minute.
Yo, can y'all smell that? That fucking smells awesome.
Oh, really? Is that what we're doing? Okay.
We can't smell it.
Yeah, they need to make that shit because smells like straight up gas, dude.
Well, that's
Do
a
you
good
remember
question.
when television used to be the scratch and sniff? Please tell me you remember.
Smell-o-vision.
Smell-o-vision. Oh, that shit was so weird, right? When you think about it, there was a Martin episode that was smell-o-vision, and one of the smells, one of the smells was somebody's breath.
Ah!
Yeah, it was somebody's hot breath, and I don't know. It was weird.
Why would you make a scratch and sniff a hot breath?
Real
Fucking
quick.
Morning breath that scratch and sniff. The fuck is wrong with people?
Real quick, Missy, what do we do in the
weird.
second hour?
We eat the man.
I'm going to do this in a new way today. Okay, of course, Missy, Shabisky have Patreons in the description below.
You know what
you know that they're there, so please become Patreon. But the big one right now that we want to push is the Morning Wood Patreon. And I turned my Patreon into the Morning Wood Patreon. The money I had, once we get to $300 a month, we will be doing private shows. I used to do private shows back in the day, and anybody, P.T. Ham can testify to this. I had the best private shows on earth. We had people get naked. We had people do things, the weird shit. We had crazy shit. It was just nuts and very insane. So you want to be a part of that. And of course, we always have guests on. And also, in the private shows, you get to partake as well. You get to come on with us. Some Patreons get to come on with us and hang out with us. And also, there's going to be another thing on Patreon we're going to be adding very soon. Certain tiers will be considered producers, and their names will be when we get to doing OBS, it'll be on the screen. But until then, we'll announce them. Also, there'll be a tier to be a small guest once a month for each Patreon to be on the show once a month, and you get to pick which episode you want to be on with if you're a certain tier. So that means if I announce the guest and you want to be, and let's say, because sometimes we have, like we had Paul yesterday. You want to be on an episode with Paul, you get to be on that episode. So shit like that. It's very cool. So please become a Patreon. Thank you. That's it. Also, we got $100 go. We made $5. We need $95 to finish the go today. So thank you so much. Now Miss Parker will take off her shirt.
Boom.
I don't have a bra.
You gotta rip it.
Well, that
is making me I don't know. I'm just a little worried.
You're a little worried.
It's one of those convertible ones where the straps, you can put it like 5 different ways.
I don't know why you would get one like that for breasts so large.
I know. I was an idiot because the little like hooks that go in right here keep slipping out.
Oh yeah, those hooks are about to break, honey. There's too much weight holding on. The hooks are gonna break, and then you're just gonna have a strapless bra. And I would imagine strapless bras don't really do much for those tits.
Nope.
So yeah,
I have one decent one from Victoria's Secret that is strapless, and you know it does the job, but I had to go strapless for one of my sister's weddings because I was one of the bridesmaids, and she picked this really, really cute black dress. It like went down to your knees, kind of like A-lined, had pockets, super cute. But it was, like the tube top.
Yeah.
And then it had like the blue sash.
You're making me horny.
Oh,
right?
Yeah.
But I had to, like it's a tube top. Like I have
Missy,
to not.
you wear a tube top, every fucking penis on the block's gonna be a real.
Yeah.
But the only way, because everyone else just went out and got, some girls didn't have to wear anything; they were fine.
I
had to, if I really wanted.
Maverick, I'm sorry, you can't talk with women. You can't talk when a woman's around. I mean, goddamn, man, we just try to talk and they keep on, won't let us talk.
But just let me shut up. If I to really get it to work properly. Is I have to get like the whole corset thing, like with the the fucking poles, and like it goes all the way down to your hips, and it's laced up in the back.
I just want to point out I have beautiful fucking eyeballs. Look at my eyeballs. God damn.
That's the only way it
Just
works.
let
You
your own
literally have to have like hardware.
Yeah, they got a new development in men's underwear. I'm for real. They started making because I wear boxer briefs. That's the only thing I wear.
Really, dude.
But no, look, I can't wear briefs because
I like boxer briefs too, but men don't talk to each other about this kind of shit, man.
Are you talking about the ones that have like the cooling feature, the breathable cooling?
Man, I've learned something about Midwest lady. He's a very sensitive man.
I am. I have an sensitive side. What I'm saying is these underwear now have this cradle area in the front.
Oh.
So you're not just flopping.
Oh, are you talking about the ones where you hold it up and the underwear have that weird little nose that hangs out?
Yeah. It's something like that. Yeah. But that shit it's way more comfortable.
Oh my god, no! I saw those at the store, and I held these things up, and it's
I don't want a nose on my dick.
A deflated Squidward nose that hangs off from where the fucking crotch.
See, this is why you shouldn't have said anything, man. Because this is silly. Why
It's
would you
the
want to know?
funniest looking
That's
thing
awesome.
I've ever seen in my
No,
life.
it's not awesome. No,
Yes. What's wrong with this?
I don't want a nose on my dick.
Listen, why don't you want to have an entertaining morning show?
I do have an entertaining morning show, you
But
motherfucker.
I feel like you're
It's
just
like a
trying to
sack.
stop the wonderful conversations that are
It's
happening.
a sack for your sack attached onto
exactly.
boxers.
Don't you want that?
I'm just saying.
No.
It makes for less adjustments.
There you go. See, it holds them in place.
I hate touching.
Well, I don't have to adjust my dick that much, buddy. I don't have a big one. I'm sorry, I'm not black like you, okay?
That's an offensive. But
That is one stereotype y'all fucking love. Don't fucking lie.
no, I don't like that stereotype because one, it creates pressure because
What if I don't measure up?
regardless of what I actually do have, if somebody assumes that I have that I'm automatically coming with a porn-sized penis.
Yeah.
Oh, I found the best fucking man with the best fucking penis on Twitter. Good fucking God, it's
I
third
saw him.
leg.
It's amazing.
He does this silhouette thing. He comes in, right? And he's just in his t-shirt and his sweatpants, whatever. And then he shuts the lights off and it's the silhouette. And when I tell you this thing hung 2 feet.
I'm good because that shit is you become a niche product when you do that.
Yes.
Can we stop talking about other men's dicks?
Okay.
Don't be scared, man.
I am not scared. I am. What is the new term? Super straight. I hate that shit.
Yeah.
Dude, I'm ultra straight. All right.
Yeah. But the super straight thing was started as a meme that went fucking real. A lot of that shit happens. Now it's a real thing. It started out as a joke, but now it's real.
But somebody was like, "Hey, this is my opportunity to be a real man."
And guess who grabbed a hold of it? It wasn't us. No, it wasn't straight guys. It was the opposite side who don't really care for straight guys that much.
You're a homophobe?
No. The homosexual.
Oh.
No, the real woke young ladies is the ones that did it, actually. The little woke white girls. Again.
What?
Dude, I hate little white girls. If I tell you what, how old are you, Missy? I forget.
33.
Okay, get the women from 28 under are just stupid.
Did you say 33 or 43?
33.
Oh, 33. Damn, I'm feeling it. Oh,
You are, man. Seriously though, I think Generation Z may be the dumbest fucking people I've ever seen in my life.
Well, they definitely aren't running on all cylinders.
That's why I disagree because I think this is what I was talking about when I was saying that because of the ad thing of social media, it looks like that because the loud ones are loud. But there's so much now, more kids doing STEM shit and learning things and
that's millennials.
No, I'm talking about Generation Z too. These kids are out there, man. They are smart as fuck.
No, I agree on what they. I agree with you on something. There's some things that Generation Z has done lately that I think was very cool, but
they're progressive.
Some of their shit is ridiculous. Their political stuff is ridiculous.
Well, young people don't really have Shabisky.
Don't ever add yourself to my stream again.
I was waiting for that. I have control, guys, if you don't know.
I told you to sign that out in a minute.
What? Oh.
However,
that right now.
However, do you not know the sense of time?
What?
Okay, I understand that your timer didn't work. I understand you woke up late. Okay, fine, I'll forgive that. However, when you message me and say I'll be there in just a minute, and then 25 minutes later,
I did not say. If I said a minute, I meant that I didn't mean literally 1 minute, pimp.
When you're doing a podcast and you say
I said
a minute,
I'll be there soon.
Soon, 25 minutes, not soon.
I don't like this.
You're in trouble.
The word "soon" is relative.
He's even more
Dad's
trouble.
yelling at you.
He's even more trouble.
I gotta do this for a second for a reason. Now I'm going to add it back to the stream because wait a minute, I gotta find it. Oh God, I can't do it now. Okay,
Rio.
Oh shit, it went back to the same place. I wanted to switch the
right at the center where I should be. I like this.
Your letters are see-through.
Yeah, I was wondering.
Oh, yeah.
Is our mother? And what else does it say at the bottom?
Earth is our mother.
So we must
take care of her.
So
yeah, and then on the back of the shirt there's a tree burning down.
So we got to burn all the trees down. That's how we take care of Mother Earth.
Nah, I'm kidding. It's like it's some weed brand called like Mother.
Look at your
Mother
name,
Herb or something.
No,
you made it wrong. It's Slow Bisky.
Hey,
you definitely slow.
Rio said I saw on YouTube about someone saying that masturbating makes your pee smell.
Oh well, that's my problem.
If you don't wash your fucking hands, maybe.
Yeah, whoever told them that shit is lying their ass off because
you better wash your hands.
I
remember hearing that about smoking weed when I was a kid.
When you go through puberty, man, my shit would be like 10 feet long just from puberty alone. I don't know. Maybe I'm the only one, but
look here. But Miss Parker does bring up a good point about washing your damn hands. Because if you do jerk off, which I do, Maverick does, Shabisky does, we're guys, we jerk off.
Never.
Any man who ever says he hasn't never jerked off, he's a lying son of a bitch.
Yes, that is a fucking.
Even John Morgan jerks off, and he hates it, and he says he only does it once a month when his balls start feeling funny.
But you do realize if you don't wash your fucking hands and do it, you can get diseases.
You'll end up like G-Man.
Exactly.
Get your DNA all over something, you fuck around and get caught in a court case when you swab a doorknob and your sperm comes in.
Whoa. What kind of crimes are you committing? What the fuck?
Nothing, but if you got something.
I'm just saying, it sounds real specific.
No, I'm saying if you got something on your hands and then you touch a door.
I just feel like there's a monkey outside.
Okay, now I wasn't talking about afterwards. You never wash your hands afterwards. You wash your hands before.
Both. You got. Me and Miss Parker did the same
thing. No, you have to wash your hands both times. But I was talking about before because you don't want to damage your joint, right? You don't want to fuck that fucker up. You can get scabies from doing that shit.
Am I the only person who washes his hands before he takes a piss?
Yeah, no, I don't. I do it.
My husband does.
Like my hands are dirty, my dick ain't.
Yeah.
No, exactly. Well,
if your hands are dirty, I don't see that there's anything wrong with doing that because I mean you're about to touch your dick.
Yeah,
when he washes before.
I would think, this is a theory, but I would think most men do Because that is our precious fucking thing. We love that motherfucker.
A lot of dudes don't care, man. A lot of dudes don't treat this shit with
Well, that's my best friend, right?
If y'all could like dress it up and shit, I think you would. I think
That's
if they
my
had
best
a
friend.
store for like little dick accessories that dudes would like your favorite football team or something,
Maverick.
you guys would put
I
stuff
wouldn't.
on your dick.
Miss Parker, what do we call it? Dick accessories or some shit like that?
Yeah, dick accessories. I think men need to start dressing their dicks up. So we
If y'all
call it
professional ass
Right?
one of my
They
show
absolutely would.
we call it cock cosplay.
Yes.
And you can get little hats or you can dress it up like little
Living
superheroes
for
and
that.
stuff.
Put a
And,
cape
like,
on your cock.
Put a cape, a little top hat, maybe give them a microphone. You can get little shoes for your balls. So you put your balls in a pair of shoes and you can dress them up in like a little cummerbund with a tie and everything.
For the
Right?
for the growers, right? For the
Yeah.
growers, you put like a suit with glasses and shit, and then that's cock Kent, and then you
Right? And then he gets hard, it busts out, and it's Superman.
Yeah.
Like there's
That's
so many fun
amazing.
things men could do with their dicks, and I've been trying to make this a thing, but nobody wants to send me a picture of their cock and cock cosplay.
I'm
And I
gonna
feel like
that one. I'm just
Chab, will you cock cosplay for Miss Parker and
Right
Simon?
after this stream, I'll get on it. Get a little hat and everything.
Oh, by the way, did you do what I asked you last night and dunk your ball sack into the pizza to see if you could taste it?
The pizza order got canceled, so I couldn't fuck the pizza.
well, no, we don't need you
really
to fuck
looking
the
forward
pizza.
to it.
Nobody wants you to fuck a pizza. It's just put your balls
I'm
in
really
some sauce.
upset. Like that just
I was gonna do both. Kind of rub it on my balls while I fuck the pizza. Whatever, dude.
Get some
I was in the mood.
I was in the mood.
well, nobody
Yeah,
just dipped their balls in soy sauce. I don't understand this. I don't know why it's so fucking hard to
Yeah.
get someone to just put your goddamn ball sack into a little container of soy sauce.
Oh man.
See,
You just use
Yesterday-
one packet. You don't need that much.
Go ahead, biscuits.
yesterday in the chat, someone said that I was gonna receive an Amazon thing today, and I was like, I just thought they were like being silly and trolling or whatever, but. I guess someone bought something off my Amazon wish list.
Mhm.
I may not be able to tell the difference, but there's like
I can
better
see the
lighting now.
difference.
Yeah, and I
absolutely.
didn't.
How
There's
dare anybody buy you something?
Maybe it was Negs. He showed you.
Yeah, he
Mhm.
got you. He got you.
He
good.
got me.
Again.
Mhm. I think it's
Oh, by the
your
way,
age.
Shabisky, I gotta tell Shabisky he'll enjoy this joke. I
Oh
think.
yeah, that's right.
You know, yesterday they did some shit about me. I don't give a fuck. But I'm supposed to. So now I'm a rapist. You're a pedophile. So you get them when they're small. I get them when they're tall.
Oh my god,
But
we're evil.
evil. And Missy just runs over those bastards.
Well, get rid of the evidence, Missy.
Yeah, they get rid of the evidence.
Oh my god, that's just a horrible crime that you guys have here. Like this is the worst crime. Don't let Bond find out. He's gonna get pissed.
We're just the Morning Wood show is just we're horrible people.
It's a cover. Yeah, this is just the cover.
Hey, you know what?
All the children watching are in danger.
You guys know that Cinco de Mayo is not really celebrated in Mexico except for like in one tiny village and shit.
Yeah, it's absolutely
About Cinco de Mayo. For the
yeah, the US celebrates it way more than Mexico actually does. And I think it's messed up too because I don't know who actually pays attention to the Morningwood Twitter and the tweets that I put out for the show. But ever since Booleanenator passed, I've been doing this thing at the bottom where I put what national day it is.
Rest in peace, by the way. I miss that guy.
We miss Bulls a lot. But whatever like quirky national day it is, right? And today's Cinco de Mayo, so I didn't want to do that. So I'm looking for something else. And when I tell you that every other holiday just like seems odd, because there's it was National Interpreter Awareness. Like here, let me pull it up because one of them really stuck out to me. Like that's odd, you know. Okay, so National Silence the Shame Day. It's National Totally Chipotle Day, which is the day I chose, right? Cinco de Mayo. It's also National Interpreter Appreciation Day,
Mhm.
National Skilled Trades Day,
How many?
and National Bike to School Day.
National get hit by a bus a day.
Mm.
Well, I just
Real
wanted
quick.
like the bike to school thing. I immediately thought of the South Park episode where there's a kid and Cartman is like, "Will you say that you ride your teeny tiny bicicleta to school?" It was like
Thank you,
between
Gage.
between that and the skilled trades and the interpreters and the Chipotle, and it's just like, why did all of that, like why bike to school day on Cinco de Mayo?
I don't
By the
know.
way,
I
thank
think
you,
whoever makes
Gage.
these is a bit racist.
By the way, thank you, Gage, for the $5 tip. He says happy Cinco de Mayo. Thank you. Appreciate it.
Every single de Mayo, motherfucker.
Yeah, but so now we need $90 to finish the go. Y'all gotta get the tipping, man.
Wang Bang.
Also, if Jack Ripper is legit,
He is. That is,
thank-
no, by the way, he is. That is him. I remember him saying that yesterday. That is the guy that said that.
okay,
Yeah,
I couldn't
That's
remember
the
who
dude that
said it.
Yeah.
Yeah, thank you. The lighting is like really professional. I only have one of them set up right now. I don't even have the other one, but they're really nice.
It's good, man. I'm glad. I know. I thanked him too. 'Cause I'm glad. I'm happy for you because lighting is very, very essential to doing what if you do this. Miss Parker, lighting, better lighting.
Hey, Shabisky, you should show me
Maybe.
off my wish list.
Okay. All
Yeah.
right. If you send me a Dick cosplay thing, you know. we can
And
work out.
somebody needs to get
Cosplay.
somebody
Oh,
get
yeah,
Maverick. Somebody get Maverick a fucking green screen because I'm tired of looking at that fucking goddamn hose thing behind his head.
the hose thing.
That is ventilation for my grow tent, sir.
Yeah, it's a grow tent.
Yeah, this is a
Yeah.
grow tent, and this is a ventilation.
I'm tired of looking at it.
Hey,
It's science.
you're lucky you get to see the inner workings of my lab.
You're in his laboratory.
You should count yourself lucky, sir.
By the way,
Someone
I'm
could get me a
still,
computer that actually fucking works.
she
if
does
they
need a
want to
computer.
buy
She
it.
actually does need a computer. But by the way, since speaking of, I'm glad you mentioned the computer because everybody knows last week I had a big computer, but my computer busted. I broke the motherfucker completely. And then somebody bought one. This came with it. It's a brand new webcam in a box. It's HD 1080p. It's what's the name of the brand? It's a Perfio. But I'm going to be giving it to. I'm going to find a content creator who needs a fucking camera, and I'm going to give it to him because I have a Brio. I have a great camera, so I don't need one. And I'm just trying to help somebody else. Somebody help me because somebody bought me a computer, by the way, and I appreciate that very much. I've got some great fans, and thank you so much. But I'm looking for a content creator. So if you know anybody who creates content who may have a bad camera or the camera broke or whatever, let me know because I'm going to. But now I'm not going to give it to some random fucking person in the chat room. It's got to be a content creator who needs a webcam. So yeah, I want to point that out because it's a pretty good camera as far as I know.
That's cool.
Yeah. Anyways, y'all need a tip. And y'all look at the doggy. He's enjoying that shit too.
Mm-hmm.
He's a cutie.
I like how he has a little heart in his chest.
Mason, why didn't you get a white dog? What's wrong with you? Racist toward white dogs?
He is a red, what is he, mini pin with blue eyes. How was I not supposed to get him? He has a red nose. He's an amazing dog.
You have an Aryan dog.
Our little dog is completely white.
Blue
I
eyes.
mean, he's white. I miss my old dog. I had a Pit for several years, and he died. He was old. He died at old age, and I miss that boy so much. His name was Diesel. He was a rescue, and he was a rescue because I rescued him from meth heads. This is what happened. They were letting him run free up and down a highway, so we went over there and said, "Look, I'll give you I told him, I'll give you $100 for that dog." And then he's like, "No, man, that's my dog." Well, I knew that he's gonna need some meth later, so I went home. A couple hours later, knock on the door. Man, you still got that $100? Yes, I do.
Yeah.
Because that dog is amazing, beautiful. It was a try. If you know what that means, they got certain little spots on them, and they're worth a lot of money too. So I got a deal on them. Yeah. So, by the way, check your local rescue centers and stuff, and help get a dog, rescue a dog. You don't have to. And by the way, you don't have to have a pure breed. You don't. Some of the prettiest dogs there are mixed mutts.
Yeah, I like the Rockadoodles right now. They're half Rottweiler, half poodle.
Yeah.
They're freaking adorable. They look like fluffy
A
Rottweilers.
Rottweiler and a poodle. What the fuck?
They look like fluffy Rottweilers. They're freaking adorable, like a little bear. I don't know, but they're doing it, and they look like little bear dogs. They're adorable.
I have a miniature poodle, but that's because my son's allergic to
hypoallergenic. Yeah,
that's the only way we could get one. So we had to get
I think isn't it Yorkies and Malteses? They're like that too.
I think so. Anything that has hair and not fur.
Yeah. So yeah.
You know they got their mix of Boston Terriers and Chinese pugs, and they're calling them Buggles.
Oh.
And they are cute though. They're fucking cute.
I don't like the way they breed some animals. I like that they're interbreeding. I don't like when they pure breed because that's how you get pugs with those fucked up brains, and
that's why they're like encouraging the mixing of the breeds now, and like the dog associations are starting to give them official names. So yeah.
I had a pug too for 14 years. That was my son. His name was Smokey. They do have issue. Pugs you have to be very careful with pugs because their faces are really smushed in, and they have a short life expectancy because it's like 10 years. When my dog lived 14, the vet told us, he said, y'all must have took care of this dog. You have to be, you have to be careful. But pugs are beautiful animals. They're my favorite breed of a little dog.
what was it? I used to have.
I'm more of a terrier fan. I like to because of all the personality, because they're hunter dogs and all that fun stuff. They're little, but they think they run shit, and I love that. Yeah.
I had a German Shepherd mix with he was either mixed with Malamute or something like that. One of those mountain dogs that are all like fluffy. They're gonna run the Iditarod or some shit. But he was funny because it was like the pack order for our house was me, him, and then everybody else. So he would like do shit like nip people in the back, like he would nip their clothes and pull them outside if he wanted to go outside, and getting him back because Husky. He was a husky. Huskies are really smart and they like to escape from your yard. And so he could anytime we let him out, he would spend all his time trying to get out of the yard and shit. Very fun. Love that dog.
Yeah. Shabisky, what the fuck's wrong with you?
I was sharing out the streaming stuff. Why? What did I do?
I'm just
sorry.
Missy's looking sexy right now. Look at her waving her hair with her little hand.
Yeah, the way you get your hair out of your eyes is just.
Yeah, the way you fart, baby.
That's some mundane shit right there. Like, girl, the way you inhale is so sexy.
Yeah. I love the way you move your hand.
Have you ever?
I got weird hands, right?
Yeah, I agree. Halcyon Parker does have a nice.
Do you have what's his name?
Huh?
Oh shit! Reverse hand.
Oh, thank you. My hair.
You could reverse. Hey, grab a cup backwards.
I can't. They don't bend that far.
That would be hilarious and freaky as fuck.
Can you do this with your thumb?
Yeah.
I can't wait
do it all of them.
No, you can't. You're not doing what I'm doing. Look how double jointed mine is, motherfucker. You're just going like that.
Oh, you're weird.
But my fingers can do
both.
that.
I can do it both.
Yeah.
Things have gone. Are you sure you're not high, Pent?
So look, my shoulder used to be able to dislocate like at will with no problem.
Yeah.
And so one day it did it and stayed out. And 2 surgeries later, it's like I got really not great range of motion and hitting his arm. I used to be like
He's so cute.
Hey, my best friend plus the guy that was raised as my brother. He's my mom's brother. He's my mom's brother. I call him Uncle Brother because he was raised as my brother. Get down here, dude. This is my boy right here. This is my best friend ever in the world.
Hello.
He's gonna suck my penis right now. Come here. Look at you.
welcome, pimp.
And Shabisky wants me to fuck you.
Does it?
Oh yeah.
Okay.
I do want to. You see
True
her?
love.
You're gay.
That's Miss Parker. I want to sexualize her vagina.
What does that mean?
She electric.
He wants to draw a penis on it.
Okay.
Or an arrow that says open for business.
That's Midwest man. He won't rob you. It's okay.
You want Roger?
He won't. Not today. Yeah, not today.
Yeah, and that little fucker right there, he doesn't matter. Who's Missy? That's Missy. That's my co-host Missy. She got big titties.
That's good.
She look good. You want to stick dick in?
I would.
You would.
Well, thank you.
It's a great show, folks. This is the best show ever.
It's very flattering.
Will you do me a favor? Will you lick my ear?
Hell no.
I'll see you in a little bit, bud. You going to work? All right, buddy.
Guys, Woody's in the chat for Origin of Language. He just became a $20 patron.
Yay. Wood in the chat.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
We gotta come up. I want to call you guys our little half chubs.
Half chubs.
Yeah, we're little half chubs.
I am a full chub all day.
Well, the full chubs are the the guests, and we're the rock hard. Like,
I want to call them Woodies, but whatever, man.
I don't know. I call them my little half chubs on Twitter.
They're getting the woodification.
All right.
I tell you what, there is going to be a certain tier to when I get all the tiers down, where I will be sending you a certificate. It's a woodification certificate. Yeah, so
Nice.
I got a bunch of plans for the Patreon, but once we get to 300 is when I start, because that's a nice little number where I can start. All three of us get it, and we'll start doing the private shows. So,
Yeah.
and Shabisky will start showing up on time at home.
Woodites. I'm a Woodite.
A Woodite.
Excellent.
I appreciate you, Origin of Language. Thank you.
I don't appreciate you. I do need that stream go, man. I appreciate that. We need $90 to fucking finish the go.
Aries is being a weird baby right now.
He is such a baby. Look at him, all
Yeah, he's such a weird baby.
My dog does sort of the same thing. Like if she'll come next to you and lay down, and if you go to touch her, she will immediately be like,
Yeah, just this is amazing.
That's so funny.
like, why are you doing that? Like, let me pet your back.
Like,
I
wants
just
me to
love
hold him.
how freaking shiny he is. His coat is so shiny.
Yeah, that's all his good. I wash him every 4 days, and I use co-wash on my puppy. So it's
Every 4 days.
every 4 days he gets a nice shampoo because he goes outside, he's running around, he's in my house. Like I need my dog to be clean. And
smell.
Exactly.
Who
And
wants a
my
stinky
house
puppy?
is clean,
We
so
get
my puppy's
we get like once a month.
Who wants a stinky puppy?
I do.
every couple days he
He'll
jump in the shower too with me, which is really weird.
Yeah.
If he can get in the bathroom, he'll push his way into the bathroom and then he'll jump in the shower and the water hits him. He'll freak out and he jumps back out. But he'll do that like 4 times while I'm in the shower.
He just
It's the
wants to
weirdest
play.
thing. Yeah. He'll do it every time.
Does Kitty get in the shower with you, Shab?
He sticks his little head in if I leave it cracked.
Yeah. It's really weird. They just pop in there and it's like, what the fuck are you doing?
It's the only pussy he's ever bathed with.
right now.
Why do we have 2 Pimpmunks?
You have-
We don't.
I have
We do.
Yeah, there's 2 Pimpmunks.
We only have one. Me. I'm Pimpmunk. Okay.
Anyways,
Aries, you're being weird. What's going on, bro?
wait a minute.
He's got poop.
I'm bringing him back.
No, we did that. He wants another treat. He's here because he knows if I'm sitting here like this and he's cute enough, he can get treats. This is what the situation is.
Hey, you gotta do the head cock. You gotta do the doggy, like, huh? Where's my treat?
Yeah, you see him. This is what this is because he knows they're in the drawer.
I like how he's standing in front of the camera, like, fuck yo, whatever you
Yeah,
do.
fuck your show.
Yeah.
Fuck your show. You're like a
Good
cat.
show. Give me stuff. I just
See,
hope
so
he
we
turns
wanted
around
to-
and looks dead in the camera. Like,
A little treaty treat. Anyways. Shut up, Missy. Anyways. It's okay. You'll be all right. Aries Puppy of War says Clockwork Race. Yes, he is Aries Puppy of War.
Yeah, he's getting his suit of armor. It's in the mail. Yeah. Aries, your suit
That
of
is
armor.
ridiculous.
What do you mean ridiculous? That's so pimp. That's
I
so
hate people who dress up their dogs.
No, he
Why?
in a suit of armor. His name is Aries, the dog of war.
I think
He needs a suit of armor.
I think people who have dogs with like a small amount of fur that need to give them a shirt or something when they go outside,
Yeah,
like Chihuahuas and like
this guy needs one.
that dog
Yeah,
like, needs something like a t-shirt or a sweater.
he
But
has
my
to get
dog does.
shoes because it's too hot outside. And when I take him for walks in the summer, I'm really nervous. It'll blister his toes, his little feet. So I have to get him shoes.
My
So
dog,
yeah.
my dog doesn't like the rain or water
Yeah.
or snow. She doesn't have good feet for the snow.
Mhm.
And so we get a lot of snow because I live in the Chicago area.
Yeah.
When we first got her, we tried to put boots on her, and she did that thing where she was like,
Yeah.
she was like kicking them off like this.
Mhm.
So we took them off, and now she just goes. She doesn't like to go outside, so we just got pee pads. So in the wintertime, because she'll go out there
And then freak out.
30 seconds, she'll have one leg stuck in the air and
Yeah.
won't get back down.
Mhm.
I bet you wish you could float right now, don't you?
Mhm. Yeah, I got to start putting shoes on him so he can get used to it because he's not going to have a choice. It gets too hot out here, so he's going to have to.
You gotta protect them.
Well, for some reason, somebody thought it was a good idea to make land a town in the desert. But whatever.
Yeah, whatever. It's cool. I'm loving it. I am
One
loving
natural
it.
source of water. Everything has to get pumped in, but it's cool.
How long you been in Vegas?
I've always come back to Vegas. Right now, probably like 7-8 years. You know, I love it. We came here when I was younger too. My mom got stationed at Nellis, so I ended up coming here when I was younger.
In Vegas, that would have been fun.
Hmm
Instead,
No,
I
it
had
sucked.
stupid Fort Hood, Texas. Stupid.
Dude, no,
Hated it.
Nellis was horrible. It's not.
No, they're all horrible. But I'm
Yeah.
talking about just the area afterwards, like the little town that Fort Hood is
Yeah.
attached to, clean. Oh my God, it's like
Whatever. My first marriage, I was in Fort Irwin. So you want to talk about a shitty place to have to live? Fort Irwin is a shitty place to live.
And then you go get a haircut, and the Korean ladies start doing like pizza dough. And they like do like this thing, and they like pop your back.
Well, Shabisky was in Fort Auschwitz, so
Oh,
Too soon.
it's it. All right, Aries.
too soon, really.
I watched this movie over the weekend, and it was based in like World War II and all of that stuff. And this woman had gotten taken. She was German, and she was sent up to like Siberia somewhere, and as like retribution for the Germans being like killing people or whatever, and they were supposed to work these mines, and the war ended, and they thought they were going to get to go home, and they ended up being stuck there for the next 4 years. This is annoying the shit out of me. Like, people just left them up there. Stalin was like, no, you're gonna stay, because they said so. And it took 4 years to get them like liberated and out of those camps.
Well,
It was based on a true story. It was insane.
I'm glad you came with the humor today.
Sorry.
I can fuck this
Pimp,
whole stream up,
please.
but I won't.
Please connect for tipping, Pimp. Please.
That's typo,
Please.
bro.
Please.
He said, "Please, kind of sir."
Mr. Fur.
Yeah, so he even see Shabisky in the attempt to make me look dumb. He even read my typo wrong. God damn, bro.
Canisfer. I said Knisfer.
No, it's Kinsifer.
No, it says Knisfer.
Knisfer.
Y'all pronouncing it wrong.
Isfer.
It's Consenfer.
No.
Consenfer. What? Am I having a stroke? Is that what's happening? Am I having?
Yeah. How is that even?
No, we're all having strokes. You're all right.
Oh, okay. I'm like, what's going on?
It's Consenfer. Consenfer.
So how many of y'all have a dark enough sense of humor to laugh at death?
I do. I laugh in Dev's face every day.
Okay.
Every fucking day. That's why I still smoke cigarettes.
All right. Hey, everybody's got cigarettes. Everybody's got their cigarette. But anyway, so my wife always thought that my mom kind of had it out for her, right? I don't really think my mom did. I just think my mom is just the kind of brash woman who just always spoke her mind about shit, right? Yeah. But my mom died on my anniversary, right?
Ooh.
But it's funny because, like, I wake up the morning of the anniversary and I get a phone call at like 5 o'clock in the morning telling me that my mom is dead. And, you know, I'm crying, I'm dealing with it, whatever. Later in the day, my wife comes up, she's like, I know. She just did this as like one more last little bit.
I would have said
she got me. She fucking got me, even in death. God damn it. I hope I can do that to somebody, even in death, and just be that petty. Like I can pick the day.
I totally feel.
But was your mom that petty though? Is she that petty?
My mom would do some shit like that.
Okay, so maybe
that was fucking hilarious.
Okay,
if my mom had that kind of sense, she had that kind of sense of humor that she would have found. If she was aware, she could have been aware of the fact that she died on that day. Maybe she was aware of it because it was like 5 o'clock in the morning. So maybe she realized it, and it was like, all right, well, hey, gotta go.
Yeah, when you gotta go, you gotta go.
PTM just gave 25. Said, "Come on, tip, guys. Thank you, PT." And yeah, do what PT said.
I like to think that my story led to that tip. So
I like
it. It did.
I totally get where your wife is coming from, though, because my baby father's mother, I to this day still have a restraining order against that woman because she is that fucking terrible, and she would do some spiteful ass fucking dumb shit like that. Yeah. She wrote him a note, right? Because she used to live next door to us, and when we had this townhouse before we had split up the first time, and she lived next door. She had passed him a note written on toilet paper so that he could flush it, so that I wouldn't find it, right? And it was because I was the devil. Yeah, and I was eating his soul.
You were,
and she was going to cut off the head of the snake, and I was the snake.
You are a snake.
Yeah. Just to clarify, my mom loved my wife.
Yeah,
the shit talker, and I love to fuck with people.
Yeah.
No, this woman hates me.
Yeah,
and I hate her back.
Yeah, that's completely different. But I understand that though, because there's some people who just like. There's a lot of people like my somebody in my family just recently passed away, and it's fucked up because like when she passed away, I didn't feel any real remorse because she was never really a good person towards us. I could tell you 100 stories about shit she did and said that was fucked up, but I'll spare you. But anyway, it was like. Everybody expected me to go to a funeral during COVID times, like fuck that, and to go to her funeral, like she was literally shit talking to us, not months before that happened. And the last time I saw her, she made my wife feel alienated, and was like, "Hey, let's get a family picture." And then when my wife went to go get up, she was like, "No, just the family." What? Get the fuck out of here. That kind of person, when they die, all that shit doesn't just magically disappear. Those wounds aren't just immediately healed because that person died and shit. It's worse because they didn't apologize and now they never will be able to.
Mm-hmm. This woman started my entire dealings with her as in this aspect because I knew her before because I actually dated both of her sons. Oops. But
like that.
we started the whole journey and issue with the day that I had my first child. She wanted to take me on to Maury because she thought that it was her other son's kid and not the son's kid that it was. And even that, like that, the brother called the hospital room when I had the baby, talking to my kid's father and said, "You know, that's my son, right?"
That's freaking awesome.
But it's not. But
listen, no, like for a Maury episode, yes, that is like the best Maury
when
episode.
I tell
ever.
you, Jerry Springer would pay
that's what I mean.
Money.
Yes, that sounds amazing.
And tell the story that I have. When I first started dealing with the baby father, not the brother, it was like the 4th day I had been hanging out with him. His ex-girlfriend broke into the house high on acid.
Woo.
Smashed everything because she had just moved out, so a bunch of her stuff was still there, and she found me there in the house. And she was mad at him. Oh no, she was on shrooms. Sorry, she was on shrooms. Smashed everything, then decided to pour lighter fluid onto the kitchen floor, and my ex, like lighter fluid, like, you know, my ex had started to call the police, and before he could like get through and get someone on the line, she had ripped the phone out of the wall.
Yeah,
because this was like, you know, while cell phones were still coming, like everyone didn't have a cell phone.
My cell phone never came.
And she was flicking cigarette butts at the lighter fluid while she was like waving a butcher knife at him, and I'm just like chilling over on the couch, just like watching all this go down. And then the cops showed up.
When all this violence was going on, you was just chilling.
I was just sitting on the couch watching.
That's how you.
What am I gonna do? You know, like she's fucking high on shrooms. I can't fucking stop this woman. And the cops show up. They're taking all of our statements. She ends up going to jail and getting like charged with like attempted arson and all this other crap. But sitting in the cop car with the cop while he's writing down my statement, taking everything, he looked at me and he was like, "Sweetie, you seem like a nice girl. I'm going to tell you this for your own good, and I want you to listen to me. Run away from this family." Because my baby father and his brother and the father of them and his 13 brothers were known in the town and the surrounding towns for being like the problem family. And the cop literally warned me, like, get away from them. Run away as fast as you can. And what did I do? I got knocked up.
Yeah, I'm like, oh, fuck him. He doesn't know what he's talking about.
Make a lifelong tether.
Yep. And to this day, I literally think to myself at least twice a year, like, I should listen to that goddamn cop.
This ain't your baby daddy, right?
Mm-hmm, this is my baby daddy.
Twice a year? You mean their birthdays?
Should have listened.
No,
to
I
that.
love my fucking joke. I love that
anyway, I had to say it. Anyway, what are you doing, Miss Parker? Are you making noise?
Rolling the B.
Yeah, this motherfucker. Let me tell you what she's done the whole show. She ate. She played with her damn dog. She do her makeup.
Yeah.
And I
I
smoke
painted my
weed.
toes the day Paul was on.
Yeah, and I've been smoking weed, and
Yesterday.
I've been here listening to all these
The
amazing.
guys have been sitting here not doing this shit, but doing the show.
I literally
Now the
nail polish
motherfucker.
is
Oh
so
my
good.
god! Wait a minute. I like this part.
You want my Twizzlers?
Can I spank you with a Twizzler?
It depends on how you define Twizzler.
You were just yelling at me,
I know now. I want to spank you with that Twizzler.
so I don't feel like no. You need to apologize.
I'm sorry I can't spank you with that Twizzler.
Listen,
Okay.
I'm gonna put Jenny back on the screen.
Oh no!
Ooh.
Then I can masturbate.
Ah, it's not okay.
My dick runs away from my hand if I get near it. If a shady picture comes up. No.
Oh, like that?
Oh,
We only need $65 to finish the go, John Vega.
that's a ham. Ham.
And then that is a ham. Do you look at my native arms? Look
Yeah.
at them.
Iberico ham.
I by the way, I noticed something. I'm not a normal fat person. I'm a really fat person, but I'm not a normal. Because that yesterday, Paul and them was doing their fucking turkey arms and everything, sure, and I just don't have all that.
Yeah, you really don't. You have kind of normally arms. That's weird.
Yeah, man,
It's
I don't have man
weird.
tits. I
I
have a
think
flat chest.
I think it's your
Athletic background.
yeah.
It probably is my athletic background because I was very athletic when I was younger. I played football, and I ran 5 miles a day and shit like that. So, yeah, I was very athletic. And then in my 30s, when I lost all, I got 600 pounds at one point. And then when I'm in my 30s I lost all the weight, I would exercise like hours a day. But now I can't do that because of my legs. But I am. By the way, somebody in the chat room, thank you for noticing, said Pim like he lost weight earlier. I have lost a little weight. I've lost about 10 pounds. Yes, I've lost about 10 pounds. It's not a lot, but I've only been on the diet for a few weeks. So
It's a slow go, man. It's just slow and steady. That's all you need.
Yeah.
Thick. Which reminds me, fucking Rule 34. If it exists, they're porn.
Oh, there's always porn that exists with Rule 34.
I was, searching around as I do, and I found someone who had drawn a picture of the car. Like the car's
Lightning
car.
McQueen or something.
Yeah, that dude. But with like titties and a fat ass, and
Nice.
and she was thick.
But wait a second. If it's a car, where were the titties?
Hey,
They gave her a human body with titties and a fat ass, and her face was Lightning McQueen.
Got it. Okay.
that's funny as hell.
If you are part of Shabisky's Discord, I put it in the not safe for work
Let me
section.
see.
You look.
I also put a very odd statue. So my kids like to go to the Goodwill and the little thrift stores that are around.
I'm
just,
glad
going there and seeing this shit. And we found this statue, right? It's of a little naked baby holding his dick. And there's a really big hole in his dick. And that's it. Like it's a candle holder. It's not a fountain.
That
It
was
looks
a
like
mold
a
made of Shabisky when he was young.
It looks like a little pewter. It looks like a little pewter baby.
But like, why? Because it's a candle holder. There's straps because there's this like box on the back, and there's a spot for a candle to go with.
That Lightning McQueen is hilarious.
Right?
Fucking car's got like lightning on the boobs. Sexy.
I don't know if we can show it on YouTube.
By the way, I'm glad you mentioned Discord because I forgot to mention it during the second hour announcement. I do apologize. Saturday. Go on the Morningwood Discord. I'm hoping Shabisky and Missy can join me. We're going to be doing an in-voice chat. We'll be in there hanging out with anybody who wants to hang out with us for a little while. We'll come and talk. I don't know exactly what time yet. I'll work that out later. It's going to be probably at night. So, yeah. So yeah, we will at least be in there at least an hour and a half, 2 hours, something like that. So if you want to hang out, talk to us in Discord, please do so. And also $65 to finish the go. We got like 6 minutes.
6 minutes. 6 minutes.
I'm sorry. I was looking at this picture of Lightning McQueen as a woman.
Yeah.
It's
I'm
thick,
just a
right?
little
She thick. Like it's
Yeah, but I'm just-
distracting.
It's not only that. It's just like the wheels.
The wheels are
Every-
in a weird place.
Yeah, everything about this is just really odd for me.
Right?
Wheels don't even matter. The wheels
Yeah,
are
don't even matter at that point, right? Why are there even wheels?
there because that's the only way you can identify it as a car. Because if the wheels weren't there, it would just be Quagmire with a weird face.
Got it. Okay.
Family Guy.
Mm-hmm.
Hang on.
We'll have to change the Discord link. For some reason, the permanent link's not working anymore.
But I certainly do like that NSFW
Mm-hmm.
there. That was pretty nice. Woohoo! I can look.
Somebody will
Hang
post
on.
it in the chat.
I'm gonna post the chat or post
The
the link in the
Discord.
chat.
I may go like 5 minutes over today since Shabisky was 45 minutes late.
Goddamn Shabisky.
But also try to get that tip in to go. So yeah. Tomorrow on the show we got John Morgan. I don't know who, and I don't have anybody else yet, but I'm gonna get somebody.
John Morgan.
John
He's the
Mayer.
best.
Here you go,
Yeah.
guys.
Yeah, John
That's
Morgan's
funny.
on every Thursday, so because he paid for it.
Mhm.
Seriously, he literally gave me money to do it.
Sounds like a good deal.
Yeah,
That's what he wants.
I mean, as I said, that's what he wanted to do with.
yeah.
I spent virtual reality games, so who am I?
And yeah, I hate when people bitch about people giving money online. It's their fucking money.
But you know what? I see it like this. Everybody acts like giving money to content creators is this huge issue. But
You
it's,
do the same thing with your cable bill.
it's a form of entertainment. If somebody entertains you for a long period of time or for a short period of time, and you want to give them some money for that entertainment, then what the fuck is that a big deal?
Also, it's basically, if you think about it, I used to say this all the time. I'm internet busking. That's basically, it's like street buskers. I'm an internet busker. I'm here to entertain you. If you want to drop a little money in my hat, do so. But I have never thought about what Miss Parker just said. That is a great fucking point. And what Maverick just said, both of them together, great fucking point. You pay for your cable. You pay for your streaming sites. This is what this is.
Yeah, you pay for content all the time. It's just it's the way you choose to consume your content.
Now,
And
it is
the way you choose to, you pay for it.
Gamble. Some people
Yeah.
fucking casino. Like
Yeah.
shit. Just for they're gonna makes you have fun.
I don't know any content creator that makes their viewers pay except me. Because the e-begging thing, I did come up with this. I don't give a fuck what anybody says. I came up with e-demanding. I don't beg your ass. I demand you do it.
Mm.
It's a joke, by the way. It started out as that's like the clock thing. People used to get so pissed off at the clock. If you don't know what the clock is, one night it was a joke in my chat room. Somebody said something. I said, "Well, I'm gonna put you on the clock. You got to pay it. You got to tip me." Well, that became a meme, a joke, and then I started doing it. And people were like, Pimpmunk makes people fucking tip him. I'm like, shut the fuck up.
Forcing people.
Yeah, I mean, how can I force you from here?
You better
Because you're a bully.
Yeah, I am a bully.
You emotionally manipulate people into giving you things.
Yeah. Well, I have power.
You say, can I have that?
Yeah.
Yeah,
I mean, what it is, a lot of the people who bitch about it is people who can't do it.
if you want, if somebody wants to give you money, who the fuck
Or they feel some type of way about
like
it.
you're lying about something or like doing something like saying all Jews are whatever. You know what I'm saying? Insert slur about whoever here. Now give me money. There's nothing immoral about it.
No.
Let him give you money.
By the way, I need $65 to finish my goal. 2 guns and whoever. I didn't mention nobody's name, but 2 guns.
Let's see.
And I said I love you in the chat. What do you think I said that for? Because I actually love you? No.
You don't love me. You just like my body.
But people who usually bitch about stuff like that, it's either they can't do it or they don't like you. And that's the way it is.
I mean, I find it really weird. Like, I get watching certain people because of the controversial bullshit that they do, and and say, and their idiocy can be kind of entertaining sometimes, but hate watching people. I don't get. I
Oh, that's
will be
weird.
damned if I spend 2 hours fucking watching a bitch I don't like.
Yeah.
Like if I really don't like you, regardless of how like funny or
But some people do it. Some people, Miss Parker does it.
No, see, I can't
What
really.
do I
no,
do?
but I see the value in certain. That's what I'm saying. I get watching certain people, but when it's like you truly dislike them, like to your core, just can't stand nothing fucking about them.
What were you gonna say, Maverick? Before the rude woman interrupted you.
Yeah, all I was saying was I think that it's for people like G-Man or Shani or something, like watching them is very, very hard to do for a long period of time.
But I see the value in that because of the controversy, like the things that they're putting out there.
Or you're just really fascinated with them in the first place. Like it's really difficult to do. But I find like watching drag or Black Guy TV or whoever, like Dice or Miss Parker dissect that, and then we discuss what they're doing.
Yeah, it's easier to digest. Like watching a 4-hour stream of any one of those fucking people, it's mind numbing, and so you kind of need someone to break it up and like break up the monotony of it. Because
I'd rather watch it with like you said, like you or drag going over the thing because it just
gives
makes
you context, makes it easier to understand what the fuck these crazy people are saying, right?
And it just keeps you fucking sane.
We're technically at end of the showtime. Hey, so if anybody needs to leave, they can. But I am going to go a few minutes over. So
I got 2-3 minutes.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'll hang out with you, brother, but you have to say that I'm the greatest.
Compared to the person,
just say
Guys,
Miss Parker, you're the greatest.
I'm gonna say this, Miss Parker. I adore you. I admire you. I think you're amazing. I want to have sex with you so bad.
Just say Miss Parker, you're the
Shut
greatest.
up!
Say it. See,
I'm
so
not saying that.
MissyAnn, you're the greatest. Shabisky,
stupid.
you're the greatest. Midwest, you're the greatest. Pimpmunk, you're the greatest.
Oh, no, I'm not. I
You
am
guys
the
want to
greatest.
see the thing I found this weekend?
The what?
I'm sure you're gonna show it anyway, so go ahead and do it.
What is that?
It's a
It's a
knife.
blade. Ooh, she's a ninja. No, it's not. That's not a ninja's blade. What is that thing? That looks like a raptor's claw.
No, right? That's what I thought. That's the first thing I was thinking of Jurassic Park.
What is
He's
that
like,
thing?
I don't know.
That's
But
fire.
it was sharp and it was pointy and I wanted it.
Oh, we got another tip real quick. 2 guns. Thank you. Donated 20. Dipping into the Jew goat for your fat ass pimp. Hope you can sleep at night. Hope you can sleep. Why you bring up my fatness though?
Because it's so beautiful.
It
It's a
is.
wonderful thing to behold.
It is of interest.
I'm gonna stab somebody with this one day.
Stab 2
That
guns.
one day.
Thank you. No, thank you, 2 guns. I appreciate it. I really do. So now we need 45.
We can do it. I believe in you guys.
I agree with Halcyon. No, see, I hate when everybody does. Oh, he's the greatest. She's the greatest. He's the greatest. No, do you not know what the greatest means?
You are the greatest.
I'm a goat. You're a
And
goat.
what?
A goat for a herd of
We're
goats.
all goats. Yeah, we're a herd of goats right
What
here.
do we go say?
Go.
You're the greatest.
What were the
She's
greatest? at?
goat.
We're the greatest of all
Goat.
time at
Hey.
just being, you
At
know,
what?
at everything.
No, can't be. That's impossible.
Yeah, like we're the greatest at
We
everything.
are the
No, you're not.
champions.
I will say this. I am the greatest content creator on YouTube. I'll say that.
We're all the greatest content creators on
I
YouTube.
am.
We are all the greatest.
I want to say
Till the end, journey we are.
I'm sorry, Maverick. She won't let nobody fucking talk. She's goddamn crazy.
I'm one of the best rappers on YouTube.
See, the greatest. See,
Get at me,
greatest.
son.
Who do you think?
Greatest.
That is a good question we can talk about real quick, though.
What?
Who do you think the best YouTube rapper is?
I
Maverick?
don't know a lot of YouTube
I
rappers.
don't know YouTube rappers. I don't.
We should really look into that. I've been
I
thinking
tell
about it.
you what, Miss Parker, you like diving into shit. There's a motherfucker I hate. His name is Ryan Upchurch. He's Upchurch. He's got millions of followers. Millions.
Mhm.
He's a hip hopper.
Mm-hmm.
Redneck. He sings country, but he also loves that Confederate flag.
Interesting.
And by the way, there is some good hip hop out there, but I don't think
I
he's
felt
a
some good stuff. Yeah.
There's some good hip hop out there, but I think Upchurch is a bitch. I like to call him out every chance I get. Gap tooth motherfucker.
So you just brought him up so you can shit on him. I like that move.
Yeah, I don't like him
like
at
that.
all. I think he's a punk ass motherfucker.
Very gangster of you.
Very gangster. I like that move.
Look, I can flow a little bit. I don't never consider myself. I'm a good rhymer. Shabisky's a decent ass rapper. He really is.
Yeah, Shabisky got bars.
Marshall's good.
Debbie's
Marshall.
got balls.
Midwest got bars. Have you heard the new one?
Yeah.
The new diss he
I heard
did.
that. Yeah, I heard
The
that.
new one. He got bars.
But I'll be honest with you. My point was, I don't really, because a lot of these YouTube rappers fucking suck.
Well, think about it. Most of YouTube's singers suck. It's just a bunch of people like in their living room doing the best that they can at something that they just really like doing.
Like,
So a lot of it's just karaoke.
it's funny,
you know.
like, my shit. Like, I feel like I could go bar for bar with a lot of these rappers. I really feel like I can. And
Well, a lot of these new rappers suck anyway.
I would like to see like YouTube. Well, I would like to see an arena where I know we have something like the Great Debates, right? I would like to see that for YouTube rappers because
There
it's not
is
like
that though. There is that though.
okay. So where do I find that?
Battle
You know,
rapping. They have a whole app
like
for
internet
battle
battle
rap.
There's a
rapping.
community.
They have an app.
see, I don't want to do
Well,
battle.
they have an app for that.
They have a whole app for that. I can link
An
you
app
up
for
with that.
rap?
You know that dude?
have a
that we
rapping
bring
app?
on here?
a rap app.
He's on there. It's a
Shut up.
battle rapping app.
Okay, Midwest, we need you to get on there and record yourself battle rapping people and upload that shit. We need to see what this is.
Well, but here's the thing though, that you
battle rapping because that one battle rapping that shit gets personal.
It
Yeah.
does,
Well,
right?
here's the thing, the diss rap community is very big, by the way.
Okay.
On YouTube.
Okay.
What you have to do is go to some of these people like what's that one guy's name? The Shaq guy. He's a reactor. He's in a rapper. He's a reactor.
Okay.
What's his fucking name?
I don't
Wait a minute, right quick. I'll tell you. I mean, Twitter. I follow him on Twitter because he actually is. Now I disagree with some of his opinions on music, but he is actually pretty decent. Now he talked. Okay, No Life Shaq. That's a good. No Life Shaq. That's it. He talks about a lot of these rappers who have these feuds on YouTube and shit. And but he likes Upchurch too, and I think it's stupid because Upchurch is a bitch.
I need to find out.
The guy that we bring on the show sometimes, he is
Un?
yeah
Oh yeah, dude is awesome.
He's really big into battle rapping, and he showed me this app and like his like stuff on it and all this.
Well,
stuff
he's a true battle rapper. I mean, he goes to like events.
he goes to events and like battles and wins like competitions for battle.
Oh, dude's got bars like mean, like sick, twisted shit, man.
Wait, it's a URL and RBE type battle rapping.
Yeah, a bunch of shit. He's out of Seattle. He's based out of Seattle.
What's the biggest like league he's rap battle rap?
I don't
I
know.
can link you.
What
if
is
you've got
on
Twitter and you can
the?
look
What
at
is
it.
his whole name? On the something.
It's on the something or other.
Yeah, I mean, is it artist? I'm not sure.
I feel like it is.
Yeah.
I'm an artist.
He's a tattoo artist, an actor, he's
Bad boy,
a
though.
rapper, he's
All right. Actually, I gotta go pick my kid up. So
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, we're going a few more. Yeah, nice to join us. Appreciate it, buddy.
it has been fun, y'all. I will probably be dropping some new tracks on my YouTube channel soon.
Yeah.
I tell you what. Send me a video or something, and I'll play it on the show.
All right. I already got some loaded up, but I picked the best one and I said,
Yeah, sure enough. And you know you'll be on next week at some point. So
hit me up.
yeah.
Later.
Later, buddy. So I'm gonna go to it's 12:08 here. I'm gonna go to 12:15. Is that
Okay.
Everybody need to leave? That's fine. But I'm gonna go to 12:15. Happy anniversary. Have a good. Yeah. Shit, I forgot to wish him a happy anniversary.
Yeah.
Happy anniversary, Midwest Go guys.
It's mine and Shab's anniversary too, by the way.
Is it now? Anniversary of
Our romantic relationship.
Oh, that's so sweet.
We stick it in each other's butts.
And what do you guys got planned for today?
I'm going to let him blow me.
Doesn't he do
I'm
that
gonna
like
blow him.
all the time?
Not really. He doesn't. You know, he says he don't really dig the. I don't know what I was going to say.
Interesting.
I dig everything about you, Pimp.
I don't really like you.
Oh, baby.
Whoa. Sexy
you are.
Shab.
Oh, Pimpy.
You took it too far.
Sorry,
Sexy
babe.
Shab. That's awesome.
Should I smoke a joint?
Yeah,
Yeah.
sure. Why not? You always do.
You should smoke a joint, Pimp. That's the
I wish I could, but I
You
can't.
should smoke a joint. They're good for you.
Yeah.
Well, not for me particularly, but some of them are. But I gotta get some weed. It is good. I gotta be careful about what weed I smoke because I have very high blood pressure. So,
It's too bad you're not in a medical legal state.
well, I am well, they did pass it medically, but
they
however,
did.
they did. But there's some bullshit going on about that too. So, yeah, religious people are stupid. I got curious. Missy looked it up, and they seem to be called Karma Bit Knives. There you go, Missy.
What?
Your knife, Karma Bit Knife. That's what it's called.
Caramel
thank you.
bit knife.
It ain't caramel, it's karma, ain't it? Oh, it is
Right.
karma. I need to put my
Karma
reading
bit.
glasses on.
Caramel.
I'm sorry, most
Karambit.
of them I can't read because I.
Karambit. Karambit.
There you go. That's what it's
Karambit.
Karambit.
I gotta start wearing these things more.
You should because they're good for you.
Well, not really, not these. These are fucking store-bought reading glasses. They're just magnifying glasses, so they're really not.
Well,
that
then you
great.
need to go get your eyes checked so you can get some freaking glasses that are appropriate for your eye situation.
Oh, I need to wear glasses all the time because I'm pretty much blind in this eye.
Why?
There's duckies floating back.
Well, because I've had it ripped out of my fucking head back in the
You
day.
hear them?
No, yeah, you told me that
Yeah.
story.
No. It went on.
Yeah, I heard it. There's ducks.
Duckies,
Duck dick.
man. Fuck those ducks. We need 45 to finish the go. Somebody in here got $45. And if you do, I will get wet. I'll get moist.
You're gonna get moist. That's
Nah. Have a wop.
I'll have a wet ass pecker.
What a wob? Because you're gonna have a bussy. Listen, the duckies
There's
are
a
floating
duck.
by.
I hear
Is
ducks.
that ducks or geese?
Geese.
Yeah, quit calling them fucking ducks.
Their duckies are
I
floating.
knew that wasn't a quack. That was a duck quack. That's a fucking goose.
That's what my kid used to say when he would see like the geese flying. He'd be like, "The ducks are floating."
Well, you should have told your kid, they're fucking geese.
And it was cute. Shut the fuck
They're
up.
duckies.
Duckies
should've-
are floating.
No, you should have slapped him upside the head and said, "Hey, it's geese.
Duckies
Duckies.
are floating. It's cute.
Why
And it ain't
can't
fucking
you?
floating, it's flying."
I mean, why can't the kid just have that?
Tell me
belief?
why, right?
No, I'm
I
saying-
came in yesterday. I had ran out to the store, and we all know I don't like the bitch downstairs. And she's
Yeah.
got 3 kids, and her oldest daughter is turning into just as much of a fucking cunt as her mother. And I pull in, and I see her. She's standing by my son's car, and she's looking up into the trees and just holding a piece of bread out.
Oh,
Standing still, just holding a piece of bread. And like I just pulled into the driveway, so like so I'm looking at her. My kids are in the car, like we're all looking at her. So we get out of the car, get like the bags that we had gotten, still looking at her. She hasn't moved
Yeah.
at all. We like go to open the back door and go up to like where our place is, and she's still there. And then put the bags down and everything, and go to look out the back door, and she's gone. But the entire time we were like pulling it, like standing a couple feet from her, like doing shit and talking.
Yeah.
She's just completely still, like a statue with a piece of bread. I don't know if this bitch thinks that she's Snow White and the birds are gonna come land on her or something with her bread.
I'm gonna tell you, geese are assholes.
I hope a geese lands on her, and I hope the geese.
No, they're assholes. They liable to. They'll fucking attack your punk ass.
Yeah, well, they're very
Not me,
territorial.
her.
No, I'm talking the geese. What I'm saying, they'll attack you. You in general is what I mean by that.
No.
Oh, the geese are fucking dicks. Shabisky, what are you doing?
Playing with my dick. I mean, putting wax on the joint.
Love it.
Why?
Cute in
What do
your
you
little
want,
skirt
Pim?
today, Shabby?
Let me see if anybody's.
Yeah. Do you even like my skirt today, Pim? Like you
I
didn't.
do.
Never
I like your
complimented.
skirt.
It's beautiful, Shab.
Thank you.
You're a beautiful bitch.
It's a cute skirt.
I don't.
Well, I wouldn't go that far, but yeah.
It's cute.
I think it's cute.
So when's me and Miss Parker going to do our show? I don't know.
I don't know. I have a lot of things I have to do. I've been like on this weird thing. Like, I don't know. It's weird. I don't like it.
You've been dodging me lately.
No, I've been like off my game entirely.
You know, you need a little pimp. You need a little pimp in your life.
I don't know, man. It just sucks.
I think you've been hitting.
But we have a good title. We just don't have a show yet.
Yeah, we're gonna do Hollywood Squares, but on YouTube.
No,
and then
I was talking about Pimpy and Parker. So Parker
Save
and
the
Pimp,
world.
yeah.
That was the next thing I was gonna talk about, but you're
Oh.
always fucking cutting me off and trying to mansplain what it is I say, and then you're like, "Oh, you're not talking enough." But if I cut you off with your big ass mouth, you tell me I'm fucking.
I wouldn't have to. I
to.
wouldn't have to mansplain if you didn't have that soft woman brain of yours.
Well, the problem is
Oh,
you just
dude.
don't understand how to talk to the people. People respond to me. They enjoy listening to me and my opinion because I'm honest and I'm forthcoming with all the good stuff and the bad stuff. I'm a reality person.
What
I'm
the
just
fuck
like
are you
here
talking about?
in
See?
reality. And I talk to
about
people
shit that ain't got nothing to do with what we
honestly,
talking
and
about.
you make up all these make-believe stories about your 3 balls and fucking people
That's
in
right.
dumpsters and all this bullshit, and nobody wants to hear that vulgar shit all the time. Sometimes they want an educated response to some crazy shit they saw, and I'm here for that. And I
Here,
do
let
it
me
in
give
a
you an
fun way.
educated response right now. I'm
Okay.
gonna give you an educated response.
You know
right
what?
now. I'm about to give you an educated
What?
response.
So,
Go
yeah.
fuck your fucking self.
Oh.
Fuck your couch.
Okay.
Fuck.
I did fuck my couch.
Well, now you need another couch.
I need
That's
new
why
cushions.
that's why he's raising money, because he needs a new couch. He done fucked the couch. Couch is broken. Pimp needs a new couch.
I need
Please
new
get Pimp
cushions.
money.
Is that where Shabisky went? Did you
I
fuck
would
Shabisky to death?
never fuck
Not
you.
you, Shab. Shab fucked Shabisky to
yeah,
death.
Oh.
And we lost our beloved friend.
I was
That's-
horny.
That's horrible.
All right, guys, it's time to go. It is at that time of day. I appreciate you, Miss Parker, for joining us today.
I love you, too.
We all love you here. And Shabisky he has to be on time tomorrow.
Yes.
Don't beat
Me
me.
too.
Man, Miss,
Fuckable Couches Inc. Like it.
I'm tired of this late shit.
I just kind of suck at being adult, and I get sleepy, and I wake up late.
This is how you remember to be on the show. Stick your thumb up your ass.
Sorry.
Okay.
Check out the Ladies Illos this week.
Do
Yay.
that. Do that. Check out Shabisky after a while. He'll be on his stream. I'm sure he'll be on time for that.
Tonight, there's the shit show.
The
Yeah,
shit
shit
show.
shows
Yeah.
tonight.
I don't think there's going to be a tap tonight, by the way.
No.
Okay. No, because DP's doing
They're
show
doing a
Monday, Tuesday.
thing. They're doing
Oh.
a Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday thing.
Yeah, yeah. So there will be a tap tonight. So I may be live at some point tonight. We'll see.
Yeah,
Thank
yeah.
you guys for watching. We appreciate you. We was a little shy to go, but we're all right. We're all right. Thank you so much, and I'll see you guys tomorrow. Shabisky, I hate you.